Game comes What the Bat, a game about going through life with baseball bats for hands. Experience a world gone batty with dozens of challenging mini-games. Chicken, sculpture, tidy up, herd sheep, fall in love, start fire on desert island, pet doggo, also actual baseball. Available now on a Quest store near you.
Hi everyone.
Well, here we are. We finally lived to see a new Donkey Kong game come out since I started streaming. So I started streaming like 2017 or so. So a few years after Tropical Freeze. We finally got there. I'm okay that it's taken a while, I don't mind. It's safe to say this was worth it, right? Oh, you ran home from work? I hope work went well, but I hope it didn't go too long, because yeah, a work day when you're waiting to get home and play a new game. It'd probably all be like that with school as well, right? Similar experience. Yeah, I've not opened the seal on it yet. I'm assuming... Yeah, funny enough, actually, there were one or two fins on the back of this, back of the box. I was like, wait, this game has that? I'm assuming some of that was in the last Direct. Like, something about, Donkey Kong Paint. Like, you could do mouse painting stuff. I didn't know about that, honestly. Oh, I might be okay, I promise. Well, I saw Superman today. It was delightful. It's, I was a bit worried at first. I wasn't completely sure if I was clicking with it, but I did. And then Park Kent had the scene with Superman, and it was so sweet. Well, with Clark Kent, I should say, and they were so sweet and lovely. It made me do a little cry. So yeah, was it punk rock? That might be one of my favourite lines in movies now. Just is it caring about people? Punk rock? Hopefully I'll live to actually quote it correctly and not paraphrase it, but yeah, that was one. I love Superman being a square. I think that's great. not every comic book superhero has to be Spawn, for Christ's sakes. It's cool to have one. They still do a lot with him, like characterization-wise in this. He has self-doubt and... well, I probably shouldn't specify, but... It's, and yeah, I'm the same, actually, Arma, because I was trying to figure out, like, did I like it or love it? And I think I'm leaning towards love it. I think I've got the major things. I don't know if it's, like, that interested cinematography, like blocking-wise, which you don't always get from blockbusters, unfortunately. I don't know though, maybe I'm being too harsh on that, I'm not sure. Like some of the story decisions, they do some big swings, and I wasn't completely sure always, but I've ended up coming out very positive on them, yeah. I love how subtext laden it is. It's and a very 2020. It's a very 2025 film in a lot of ways. I just love Clark and Lois as well. Anything with that, or anything with Clark and Pa and Ma Kent. Just let alone all of the goof. I love how comic booky and pulpy it is, because that is the other side of Superman. That's quite fun, if quite weird. Like I don't always know how much a mainstream big audience will respond to that, but they definitely did with they definitely went all in on that, didn't they? I found that with the extended cast as well. Hiya Barbara, how are you doing, friend? Oh, the DK rap in alphabetical order. Oh, we need that, don't we? Yes. Have I got that on this? Yes. Oh, it's so good, isn't it? Let me just check as well. I don't think... Has Windows lowered my mic volume again? Okay, no, I don't think it has. I think we're okay. How are you doing, Marlborough? Have you had a good day today? It's, that's a fun subgenre of YouTube video arranged in alphabetical order. I saw one where they did that with Star Wars Episode 4. Just every line of dialogue, every word from every bit of dialogue. In alphabetical order. How long must that have taken to do? I really respect the hustle on that. Don't ever make me do that, for the love of Christ, but I'm glad someone's willing to do it. This works weirdly well. They've timed this really well, haven't they? It works well melodically, doesn't it? I don't know how to feel about this with the Switch 2 game boxes, like the big label at the top. I think it is. I think it is a clever, good move. Ultimately, just the they want to keep red as the motif because red is the Nintendo color, especially now that the Nintendo logo is red again, unlike when it was grey in the Wii days. But they don't want people confusing this, right? They need to make it as clear as possible. There's been cases though, especially when it's a game keycard version, that you get the big label on the bottom. Like, I noticed that with Dragon Quest 3 HD. Or Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD, I think it was, sorry. Where the Switch 1 casing looked so much better because it was just so much more minimalist. Just like a little Switch 1 logo there. And then no big ugly label at the bottom. Again, probably a good move just for clarity's sake. Oh, I'm so glad. It's weird. I feel like I'm one of the last people to play it who has gotten it today. Because I had a childhood friend who's with his partner. They're moving to Morocco next month, so they came by. We were catching up. I was telling him about my nephew being into Pokemon now, which made him smile wistfully. Yeah, it's really sweet. It's Canadian, his partner is, and they met in well, they were both on the placement in Japan, and now they're going to be working in the same school department together in Morocco. Oh, bless you, Barbara. It's okay. You can wait. Truthfully, like, I'm still playing lots of PC stuff mainly at the moment. I know, right? But Switch 2 has mainly been like the weekly Mario Kart. It's okay. You've definitely got cool games to play, Barbara. Especially Date Everything. Oh my days. That game is even more outrageous than I expected. And I expected it to be very outrageous. Barbara, I'm very sorry. Let's read what you actually said. Today it's been a bit odd. Oh, who was I talking about yesterday? Oh, Zero Film, yeah. A lot of related on struggling with sleep patterns lately around here. So glad you're able to nap at least. Woke up about 10 minutes ago. Oh, bless you. I'm sorry to hear about the bad news. Thank you for clarifying as well whether it directly affects you or not. Like, not that that's required, but that's a good way to mitigate concern, I guess. While still being sad the bad news has happened. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you've got a hard couple of weeks ahead of you, Mara. Bless you, you don't need more of that. We're rooting for you, friends. It has been wonderful to see you streaming a lot lately, Barbara. Obviously never any pressure on that, but especially with Date Everything, which is such a Barbara game. Especially now we know you've got... I'm sorry, I don't want to bring this up every time. I still need to check that VOD. You've got a bin soda. So their name is Barbara, specifically, right? So I must see this bin. How dateable they are. I'm sure very. Hiya, Jeffy. Thank you so much, fella. Thank you for the appropriate... Thank you for the very appropriate... Oh, I hope this Mega Man and bass music isn't been about bad memories now that I think about it, Jeff. I hope you're doing well. There we go, then. Let's, forgive me if you can't make this out very well. I know how small the camera... the webcam view is on the stream window. Okay, so I won't get the cartridge because, no. But we will do the... Oh, that is new game smell. Oh, that is getting a DS game new. Oh, that is quite nice. I love... I'm gonna squeal a lot out of this. This isn't... I love that they've done this dynamic of teenage Pauline and DK. I don't know why on earth they are palling that, but I love that they are. Or indeed why, like... So it's like, is this a prequel then? Oh no. Is that against Twitch TOS to lick anything of any description? There we go, that is fun though. That's the first time I've seen held a Switch 2 cartridge. First one I own. I wonder if I'll ever own a game key card. Like, so I won't get much third-party stuff on the Switch 2, admittedly. I kind of almost want to own one just because there's so much infamy surrounding that now. That's cool with Sega though. It does sound like they're for racing Crossworlds, right? That's going to be on a full 64 gig card. I guess with how much they're charging for it, that's not unreasonable. Yeah, so are you because when the Switch 1 came out, Barbara, it became an infamous thing of they've coated the cartridges in a way to, because you know that's a very swallowable thing, right? For a toddler or similar. So they've got it so they just taste horrific. I don't know exactly how they did it. We bullied Sega. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just that. There's no kind of because it's supposed to make me think of like DS and 3DS. Remember 3DS carts had the extra lip on, which I thought was interesting because that was like a reverse of going from Game Boy to exclusive Game Boy Color games, right? Where no, wait, sorry, no, that is kind of the same in a way, actually. Yeah, because the Game Boy Color exclusive carts, they were like full squares, weren't they? And then OG Game Boy or Game Boy Color games that you could play on an OG Game Boy, those were like the... Yeah, I think these are exactly the same, at least. Oh, actually, the Switch 2 cart is a bit taller. I think? Oh, interesting. It's, I find these minute, like, kind of fairly inconsequential details on these things quite interesting. Because of course I do. There we are. I hope there's not like a big update for this or anything. Oh, I forget actually. Yeah, where my Switch 2 is positioned, it's actually easier for me to just get it out in undocked mode and change the cards. Which I have to be careful on if I'm... because I do play it Ethernet wired, which that's the only downside to that, playing Switch or Switch 2 wired. if you undock it, then you lose that connection. Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. It is cool, Nintendo. They have fully doubled down on being red, haven't they? Which is fun. That is iconic for them. And then Sony is blue, and then Microsoft is to be placed in the bin because they're Microsoft. They're also green. How dare they take green? With no respect, no disrespect to the ground staff who have done wonderful, creative and technical work there. Sorry, let's lift the mood a bit. Labour, oh gosh. Well, certainly not Republican red, right? Although I don't really want it to be Labour, really. I'd want it to be Labour more than Republican, of course, but that's making me sad about Xbox being green again, because I'd want it to be green, really. Green Party. So, Marlborough, you're ripping on the character for the name would be like Roberts. Oh, they have your IRL nickname, but with a different letter, so the game accidentally humbled. Oh, that's incredible, Marlborough. Oh, dear. Yeah, you're just having a rollicking time with Day Everything, aren't you? Just, oh my days. Thank you for this request. Yeah, exactly, but yeah, sorry to bring up something a bit unhappy. But yeah, I just get so mad with Microsoft thinking of this genocide enabling so-and-sos. Happy Thursday, everyone. Republican Red says, that's the only good thing there. And I hesitate to let them have even that, Marlborough, but yes, I do like that alliteration. If nothing else, though. Let's play Donkey Kong, shall we? So, that was a very small update there. I know how this game starts. I've seen that part of the treehouse. I've not seen anything else, really. I do have to control myself. I can go from 0 to 100 pretty quickly on that stuff. In a way that might be a bit jarring. I think for good reason, right, with such subject matter, but I'm also aware we probably don't need reminding too much of the bad stuff out there. We're certainly aware of it. We certainly don't like it here. But I do also... I've had cases where someone has said, like, heck yeah, trans rights or something like that. I'd be like, oh, phew, yes, they're really good. Cool, that's good. Or like a Game Metal, that YouTube game music cover artist I really like. They were wearing a Black Lives Matter shirt in a video, which... You know, I'm not saying that's like the most proactive thing anyone's ever done ever, but it was a, yes, I like this person. It's nice when you get those signs on someone that, yes, they're on the level. It's, yes. The Alpha Fist is actually... Just to shake it, oh my gosh. I watched quite a bit of Alpha growing up. I didn't actually know what the context of that. I was pretty shocked like, oh my god, it's DW is like the recipient, and I was pretty shocked. I don't think I blacked out that episode out of trauma, but gosh, that was pretty shocking. They did make amends by the end of that episode, right? I would want that. Of course, it's a banana loading icon. Yeah, so glad to hear you've been enjoying this. Oh, it's interesting, actually. Yeah, so there is a bit of, yeah, we'll go normal, but that's really cool. That's an option. So so it sounds like that's more of a giving you, like, extra... some open world games have done that, haven't they? Does this game count as open world? I'm guessing... I think I heard it has, like, Ubisoft Towers or similar. Kind of interesting, though. Before I forget, I have been... Oh yes. No, we do want HDR on. Which hopefully won't mess the colours up too much on stream. I have... no. Okay, there we are. Okay, that seems to look alright. Yeah, tweaking HDR for streams is pretty tough. I think we've somewhat managed, but... Yeah, this stuff I've seen with all these all these little ditties about. I know Diddy is in this as well. I don't know to what capacity. More than authorized monkeys only. Oh my goodness. And yeah, I don't actually... it's either going to be this or my 8-bit Pro 2 controller I'll use on this. We'll go with the Joy-Cons to start. I love Wii Remote. Oh, there we go. Actually, maybe we'll embrace this. The Wii Boxen. Yeah, there we go. So I'm guessing it's just like shake to attack. I did know that was coming, but it didn't make it any less delightful. It's I'm so glad they're embracing him as a big lovable doofus. I do enjoy that. Like you can change moods on a dime. That is very enjoyable. Oh, no worries at all, Marbro. Yeah, completely understood. I know you said you hadn't played a DK game before. It'd be really this would be a really awesome point to break in on that. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I'm guessing we're okay sound balance wise. See if anyone can beat Armor to saying what in capital letters. It's there we are. You still got dibs on that, Armor. You're doing pretty... Oh my gosh. Oh, this is satisfying, isn't it? So is the left one... So the left one is always the left fist, isn't it? Right. I like doing Wii Remote and Nunchuck mainly for like the comfort of it, but... I don't know how much we'll do that the whole game, but I am tickled by the fact that is a feature. Just as long as there's always button-only options for accessibility and preference reasons as well. Oh, so it is the DK64 thing then, of Oh Banana, our beloved sound effect. Oh, excellent. I do love seeing it. It does look like they've really, they are embracing all eras of DK with this, which is really nice. I think there was some worry that the rare era would be ignored a fair bit, but... Which, you know, would hardly have been the worst misdeed in the world, but it does make me very happy to see now they do embrace that stuff as well. I know Miyamoto had to kind of debunk that a bit. There was this misconception he didn't like Donkey Kong Country, right? And he was very clear of like, no, I was there on the ground level on that. No, I was... He was very insistent DK had to move where he hit the ground, pounded down on the ground. I don't think Miyamoto probably had much involvement with this, but he probably loves how destructive it is, right? He seems to really like that idea with DK. Oh, yes, I think so, actually, Armor, yeah. And I think there was a quote from him about, was it from him about not being happy with, like, the results of a third-party developer working on an F-Zero project? I think that was a Miyamoto quote. And people were like, oh my god, did he not like GX? And I think it was more about the Game Boy Advance F-Zeros. Which is a shame, because I thought those were still pretty solid. Yeah, Barbara, I don't know how much immediate progress we're going to make. I'm assuming this is not a very efficient way to mine... gold? Banana gold? Oh my days, you really can just, Oh, actually, I might, Hi, Undefined. Thank you for the lurk, friend. Thank you ever so much. I hope you're doing well. It's good you can turn motion stuff off as well if you don't want to. We'll keep that on. I'll probably quite enjoy it. Screw it. Let's have strong rumble strength on as well. There we go. I think we're probably okay with all that. Yeah, I think with a SNES formation, I think SNES button layout, I think I do prefer... It's always felt a bit weird having a jump. I just always think of as being an A button, but yeah, I think I prefer that positioning. Oh yes, Barbara. Heck, maybe we'll have some maybe like some Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer, Sims house design and stuff, doing all of this, right? I don't actually, Armor. That would have been good. Can you imagine if they had done a DK Pro Controller? I would have had to have gotten that, right? I think I will eventually. I decided to hold off a bit, just maybe to, I guess maybe save costs a little bit. And maybe just use the 8-bit Pro Controller that I've got. I did wonder if this game had really good HD, would have like very specific HD rumble stuff though, where you might want to use a first-party controller for that. I haven't especially noticed that so far, but... Yeah, I've usually had a really good experience with 8-bit though. Some exceptions. I did send the controller back because the D-pad is one of those D-pads where if you kept pressing left and right, you kept doing accidental diagonals. Which was a problem I know a lot of people had with the Switch 1 Pro controller. I think I just got very lucky manufacturing-wise with mine. Because mine was actually pretty good on that front. Yeah, 8-bit, I think especially over time, 8-bit would been a really good option, especially quite a cost-efficient one. Actually, funny enough, I had it was a shame because I loved that controller otherwise, but I had like a 6-button, like Saturn, 6-button Mega Drive style controller from them. You can't just snack on another monkey's banana like that. It's fine. There's plenty of bananas hiding in here. Ripe for mining. Oh my gosh, I love those dialogue sounds. Yeah, I know, right, Joe? I've got to assume that's quite deliberate, right? Like, quite enjoyably so. It's, yeah, I'm trying to decide with this. Will I only play this on stream, basically? I think I might be leaning towards yes, maybe. It might vary, though. I might go back and do side stuff off stream, but... I feel like this has to be a pretty big stream game for me, right? That would be very, I feel like that would be a betrayal on some level on my behalf if it wasn't. Oh, yeah, funny question actually, Armor. Yeah, Donkey Kong Land 2 on Game Boy of all things, a game where you don't actually play as DK. You are rescuing him. And seeing some ad stuff for like SNES Donkey Kong Country and wanting that as well, but I didn't play that until a bit later. And yeah, Diddy Kong Racing as well, although again, no DK. Actually, yeah, thinking about it. I just remember fairly early on deciding my Mario Kart 64 character was DK. I think it was in part because I was looking at Yoshi as well, but my oldest brother would usually pick Yoshi. Of course I adore Yoshi as well, but who the heck doesn't? Mara! Yeah. I'm still playing Doom the Dark Ages. That I might mainly play on off stream until I get to the end of it. That would be really enjoying actually, Dark Ages. Yeah, admittedly, my only pause for thought with only ever playing the game on stream is I feel like it takes me so long to get through a game. If it's only, if I only play it on stream. Oh, that was one of the other things I was thinking about with, That's quite fun, the tuning forks for the The checkpoints, those. Yeah, I can imagine the Pro Controller 2 being good for this armor just because of the handle buttons. And that is one reason I would consider using the 8-bit Pro 2 one I've got for it. Because, yeah, having a jump button on a jump be on a handle button, and then just freeing up space for the right stick for the camera is really good, isn't it? That's funny. I love that analogy. There's like a million Dragon Ball Z films, right? And I don't think they were canonical until like Battle of Gods, right? Which is like 2018, I think. Like around that. It's, I'll let you decide what is the Battle of Gods of off-stream Jasm games. It's especially with stuff like Persona, that I really mad props to those who play all of the game like that on stream. It's I know in some cases, I think this is the case for you, right, Jeffy, where your main gaming time is streaming time, right? So that would be when that's especially relevant for mainly progressing on a game on stream. Yeah, this is deeply therapeutic. Oh my gosh, Barbara, yes. Peds was saying the other day, I think the first time he watched Dragon Ball Evolution, I think he earnestly was like, oh yeah, Dragon Ball, here we go. I don't think he realized what he was getting himself into. It's, I haven't lived to sit through that start to finish. Who knows what the future holds, I guess. It's, is there any, oh, so that's punch upwards, that's punch down, yes. Oh, this is, oh my goodness. I do want to say this will save you on therapy fees from how wonderful this feels to just... I should have known destructible environments in a game like this would be, And it's cool Nintendo's really experimented with stuff like that. Like, they've really got it all in on crazy physics systems with the recent 3D Zeldas, haven't they? There's definitely quite a bit on that here as well. Yeah, Peds is a huge Dragon Ball Z fan as well. Like, I think of Z specific. Well, I think he has seen the original Dragon Ball as well, but... Yeah, so especially them, Paul. It might be a bit cruel on some level. I do like looking at and analysing just a complete fiasco. Like a film gone wrong. So I probably would enjoy that aspect of... Dragon Ball Evolution. Maybe while still finding it quite hard to sit through. Hiya, Tom. How are you doing, friends? Have you had a chance to play this yet? I saw there were like 80k viewers for this thing on Twitch, so it's that seems very good to me for a single-player game with a start to finish. I think the really, ultimately really positive reception this has had definitely helps, right? Oh my gosh, Tom, well done. Was that walk for recreation? Was it necessity? Like getting from somewhere to somewhere else? Was it a bit of both? Big props to you either way. It's, I do a lot of 30-minute walks. But yeah, not usually as long as that. Fair play. Oh yeah, because you are going to Japan, aren't you? Yeah, fair play. That's a good impulse, actually. If you are going to be, you're going to be like near shrines and nature reserves doing some of those walks. Should I practice barreling through dirt with my bare fists like this? In case of any future travel. Yeah, I assume the bit we've been on here, I assume one could have gotten through this in like a tenth of the time it's taken me. It's just, oh man. You could go a bit mad completionist wise, couldn't you? And just try and do every single bit of destructible terrain like this. Oh, this game must have been a nightmare to make. How do you playtest a thing like this thoroughly and just completely rid it of jank, right? It's that's the nice thing with a Nintendo production. They are I would trust them to pull something off like this and have it be shockingly polished, all things considered. Here's the Kingdom with all those systems that should absolutely break and fall apart. Somehow never do. Oh, well done, Armor. I'd say there's productivity in that lack of productivity. I love that cinema screen hiring idea, Barbara, for Dragon Ball Evolution. I wonder if we'll live to see that get a 4K Blu-ray release. Maybe there's enough of an audience to buy that. Ironically, that's just watch the. Oh my gosh, I would rather watch Dragon Ball Evolution than the Fred film. I do remember when that was everywhere. Yeah. I mean, there are worse things than online sketch show that maybe doesn't usually work for people over of a double-digit age, maybe, but I'd rather watch Birds. Oh gosh! Every time the main, and again, I don't wish to be mean. Every time the main actor acts in that film, oh my god. Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to be charismatic on film. I don't always, but my goodness. Very, ever so wooden plank-esque. Yeah, I love how forthcoming they've been with development details on this armor. They did their own, like, Digital Foundry style. Here's one version of the game, and here's another back-to-back. Showing the detail differences. Because, yeah, another case of a game intended for Switch 1 originally, yeah. Like Mario Kart World. And I assume, like Mario Kart World, when they knew they were getting access to more, hardware grunt, they probably were very, oh, thank Christ. And their reaction on that. Oh, yeah, I think you're right, Barbara. I think 8 years was the figure I saw quoted on it, yeah. Although, I think like Mario Kart World, that had a really long development as well. But I think also like the first year or so, I think it was suggested that wasn't like in full development. Maybe that was a similar thing with this, but at the very least, that's still like 8 years of, like I saw the experiments when they were experimenting with like a Goomba 3D model with arms grafted on. Yeah, I did see those. Oh, Jeffy, I did miss a few. I hope that's okay. I had to get rid of that completionist itch in Splatoon, actually, because you want to, like, ink up every bit of terrain. Oh, his fur rendering's really good. I love that shot. Yeah, you also only have 3 minutes in those Splatoon matches. Oh, DK fella. We've all been there, lads. Oh, I love how expressive he is in those. Oh, I love that. I think that is like the only Dragon Ball media you've really consumed, isn't it, Jeff? Forgive me, I might be wrong, but I mean, that's amazing, though. So it's the only Batman film one scene having been Batman and Robin, right? Well, actually, my first Batman film was Batman Forever on the Mega Drive, which was a terrible game, so I guess that was my Chelsea and Dragon Ball Evolution equivalence. Very vaguely. Ish. Oh, see, from my brother's Zeds. Or Z. No, it would be Z, wouldn't it? Because that was definitely Dragon Ball Z inspired. And probably also made in the US. Yeah, that was the online Flash stuff, wasn't it? I saw someone talking about that the other day. Why were they? I love that we get more amazing 2D artwork as well. They were always so good with their 2D character art. I always love I forget the artist's name, the one who does the wonderful 2D Mario art. Yeah, to be fair, Piccolo was green in that film. That might be the only good thing about that. Piccolo depiction and costuming, but yeah. Oh, poor lad. I knew that was coming because that was the first trailer shot, wasn't it, at the end, where the date came down. Which is quite nice. That did confirm this was... this was, It reminds me of the GameCube launch, at least the European launch. Where, it had a really solid launch lineup, and then a month later we had Pikmin and Smash Bros. Melee. I guess Switch 1 was a bit like that as well, with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe a month later. And then ARMS, I think, the next month, and then Splatoon 2 the month after. And then some really good third-party retro stuff in there, like the Wonder Boy 3 remake, Puyo Puyo Tetris, and Blaster Master Zero. That I am quite nostalgic for that now, that early Switch 1 period. Hiya, friend. I love that this does the, I think Mario Galaxy started doing this, didn't it? Where I feel like platformers especially, I never want to, like, go up to characters and, like, press the talk button, stop the game to then talk to them too often, because it can be quite a pace breaker, right? I love when they started doing that in Mario games. It does help keep the pace up. And then, heck, they did it in Final Fantasy games as well. Like 13 and the 7 remakes, just seeing dialogue as you go past people. Yeah, I hope you have a great time in Japan, Tom. That rules. Yeah, I did actually, I should try and see if I can get that DK and Pauline amiibo. The problem was I didn't want to pay for postage on the Nintendo store for it. Because it was below £20 and I couldn't really find anything else there cheap that I wanted immediately. I do fondly remember when amiibos were... I think they were like £11 when they first came out. That's definitely long gone, isn't it? Oh my gosh, that service station. Oh dear. Yeah, Barbara, they've really embraced like the 2D Mario art in a lot of HUD elements. Mario 3D World did that as well. It's oh my days. Oh, this is the Mario Odyssey team, isn't it? Even just like little aspects of the HUD, you can tell that with. That's the spirit, Tom. Yeah, what part of Japan are you going to? Oh, and Arbor, the director of this worked on... Oh, there we go. Speaking of FF15 side quests. Gosh. Yeah, so a bit of Sega stuff included in Sonic 4. At least it was the better episode in episode 2. It's okay. It's not a massive indignity for DK to lose pictures. It's yeah, that's because the PS2 port of Nights into Dreams, that was the one where they updated the visuals, and then that was the version they replicated for the HD versions of Nights. Well, yeah, I think I know quite a bit of Sony Japan stuff have ended up at Nintendo as well, haven't they? Nintendo doesn't veto them out if they've worked at PlayStation. I guess they don't mind that. Which is probably better, really. I mean, heck, they're working with Sony for the Zelda films. Sky's the limit, my friends. Ah, my brother. Yeah, like $12.99 isn't too bad for. I mean, quite guiltily, I wasn't going to, and then I got close to the cinema today. Go and see Superman. I was like, oh, I haven't eaten since breakfast, and I actually wouldn't mind popcorn. And the price for that made my eyes water a bit. Actual cinema ticket itself was pretty good, to be fair. Especially because I cheaped out and got the cheapest seat tier possible. That was also the furthest back, so I wouldn't be craning my neck too much. Oh, the view armor. That is the better of the two. I mean, the Odeon's quite nostalgic for me, because that is where I saw stuff like quite a lot of animated films way back when it was under different ownership. I remember the View was built there when I was a teenager. And to be honest, that was noticeably a better cinema in terms of the seats and such. I think it probably still is. Like, in particular, the seats are more angled. Whereas in the Odeon, you might be in trouble if you're sitting behind someone there quite tall. I will admit, though, the slight problem I have at the moment with cinema is... You can make fun of me for this, it's okay, but I prefer how stuff looks on my TV than on a regular cinema screen, like color contrast-wise and such. Enough so that I think in most cases I would rather just rent the 4K disc when that comes out. I really want to try one of those Dolby Vision cinemas, though. Next time I'm in Birmingham, they have one there. I might go see something like that. It makes such a difference. I mean, speaking of... Armor, I'm really sorry. I turned the camera and I was like, oh, yep, there's some ghosting.
No!
Again, I don't mind if you make fun
please,
of me
no!
for that. It's okay. That's, well, there he is. It's, oh, you actually do prefer the Odeon. Interesting, Armor. Is that because of the, do you think the screens are better? Unfortunately, when I saw Superman today, that definitely was on one of their smaller screens. Probably with one of their weaker sound systems as well. Like, it didn't feel as punchy, which, to be fair, maybe I'm just thinking of when I've gone to see, well, at least the cinema are labeled as IMAX. I know sometimes they're labeled as that. They don't technically qualify as it. No, oh, Barbara! Don't worry, his dignity's still intact. Especially with that very finely rendered coat of fur. He's doing ever so well. God, I love how good the animation is. And yeah, having barrels you get shot out of, that alone is like, okay, yeah, they're definitely embracing some rare creations of this, aren't they? Yeah, that is a really fun mechanic, that. That, again, was probably a... oh, dear. That was probably a nightmare to bug test efficiently, right? Oh, no, Elmo. I don't doubt that you'll haunt me very well. That was a key post I saw when someone was like, look, here's Ghosted on the Switch 2 screen. And it was the booze in Boo Cinema on Mario Kart World. That was cute. Of course, if you pan the camera there, you would see the ghosts actually go. It's because of the poor screen persistence. Happy Thursday, everyone. Happy Thursday. Yeah, that's probably fair, Armor. It's, Actually, I remember seeing Jurassic Park 3 at that. Again, it wasn't the OG at the time, I don't think. I think also when I go to the cinema, I do want to try and not just see franchise stuff. I feel a bit bad only being drawn to like the big IPs. I do love Superman though. Like that was enough, especially seeing this was a very authentic take on the character. Not necessarily speaking as someone who has incredibly vast knowledge of the comic lore and such, but certainly liking what I've experienced of it. And again, just loving like, despite everything, these are force for good. I think that's lovely and not boring. Again, that might be a jazz of goes from 0 to 100 in an intense way. You'll forgive me if I say someone saying Superman is boring is a dated red flag, but it might be, just a little bit. Oh, thank you, Armor. That's, yeah, weird. I can't actually immediately think why that is. Let's have a look at... No, there's no delay on the game. Yeah, thank you for that. I don't know if... It's been a little while since our last Switch 2 stream. Aside from me, aside from me playing Sega Ages stuff yesterday. Oh, Jeff, that's gosh, that's a good point, Jeff. With them possibly, yeah. I mean, DK games are usually pretty intense to 100%, like the Donkey Kong Country games as well. Obviously, DK64 is the most bonkers on that front, right? Yeah, that's weird now. I don't know if that's... I'm going to try something. This might not necessarily work. Because you could do sync offsets. So I've done that. I've set minus 500 MS. Yeah, thank you for... I might have to do some tests on that, Armor. Thank you for mentioning that. I had no idea on that. Yeah, let's... I don't know if the fact it's converting surround into stereo is complicating it. Because, yeah, it's fairly new, this capture card. It's an Ava Media one. Which I got just for it to support more stuff, basically. It's a shame, because I was really happy with my Elgato one, but I want it to be able to convert surround sound to stereo. That seems like none of their cards will play the surround channels in the capture. Hi, Zero. How are you doing? Sorry to hear on the capture issues. I've usually been quite lucky on that front, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's like, yeah, I don't know if what I've done has made it better, worse, probably the same. I tend to... I don't mind being a bit exhausted with doing off-stream tests, if need be. And some troubleshooting, yeah. Oh, really, Armor? Well, that's not too bad in a way, because I think, that is hilarious, that made it worse. So I think if I do this, I think I know how to make it go the other way then. Oh, that's why. Okay, no, to be fair. I was right in my intention, but I also didn't put the minus in front of the delay. So yeah, that's why it made it worse. I think that should be better. I'm hoping, yeah, because my reactions might be a bit will be off now with the game. Hopefully I don't need to do that delay in future. Yeah, hopefully that's better. Yeah, thank you so much, Zero. Hope you're doing well in your lurk, friend. I hope you've been able to rest well. I'm sure you're being kept busy. I know you always are, but you do deserve a bit of rest, my friend. I do... I noticed that from the Treehouse demo. There's such good comedic timing with, just the immediacy that he flips on the dime. Like, that is really fun, isn't it? Yeah, I didn't catch this character's name, but I did see enough to see this in the, Oh yeah, I remember this. They were voiced. Oh. That's me, just like, monkey. No, I don't call him scary. No worries at all, Tom. Big well done again. I'm excited for you on your Japan trip, friend. And your Japan-bought amiibo as well. That's really cool, man. Yeah, you take care, That's when you're holding the R button down to do a hand slap. Oh, Jeffrey. Quite correct. Quite correct. Yeah, sorry if that's, I don't know if that's been a problem before my Switch 2 streams. Again, I've not really done as many the past week or so. Maybe I'll do some more tests on that. I'm at least glad, as far as I can tell, it looks like the colours are looking okay on the stream. Which again, that's always another tricky capture card thing with HDR. When playing the PC HDR game, that's actually largely gotten quite easy now. Just have to change the color space settings on the full game capture. Property. Oh, oh, this made my heart sore. I love when there's little bits of him being. Yeah, this was adorable. Oh, he's a good whistler. Can monkeys whistle? That probably would have been the most inaccurate thing about DK, if not. The colours are... By the way, the game is monochrome. Well done. Well done, everyone. I mean, we can do that. Oh no, it's accessibility, isn't it? It's hard to have good comedic timing when, hard to have good comedic timing when you can't find the setting. Yeah, there we are. You can do any game in the Kira Kurosawa mode with that. We won't put it in invert colors because I'll just give us all nightmares for centuries. Okay. Yeah, we're doing a pacifist run as DK, if possible. Oh, he's so expressive. Look how expressive they made my biological son. Oh, some orangutans can whisper. Oh, there we are. So LankyCon can probably canonically whisper. That's good. Oh. Yeah, that's a proper Nintendo staple, using music to interact with stuff, isn't it? Obviously, Zelda games, big on that. I'm not completely sure, but I think my plan is to, like, stream this every day for the rest of the week. So maybe there'll be a couple of weekend afternoon streams or similar. I'm not completely sure yet. It is like, well, if I might end up having this be a game I only mainly play on stream. I also would like to play it every day, obviously. I know it's meant to be like 20 hours, I think. Fairly hefty. I mean, certainly at the rate we're playing it at. We're not exactly speeding through this as we delight in just doing all of this. It's just one of those games that just feels it's very Mario 64 messing about in the castle gardens for ages, isn't it? It's just one of those games that's just inherently fun to muck about in. Oh, bless you, Muff. Please don't, because my timekeeping is horribly inconsistent, but that's ever so sweet. All the same. Thank you, my friend. I mean, similarly, when there's a Jeff or Marbra or Armor stream, that is a stop everything, put this on now. Quite comfortably. And indeed, when we get Zero Fim doing another stream, I definitely want to be there. 2021, I missed you. Oh my gosh, Armor, well remembered on that, because yeah, I guess 2021 was... I remember doing like Final Fantasy X every day, basically. Was that when I played FF10? It wasn't too long after lockdown, was it? Like, beat COVID. I haven't seen if he ever hits bongos at any point in this. I've got to assume he does, right? Maybe I should try... I assume someone's tried that. I should get the GameCube Wii U adapter and then an old bongo controller. We won't be able to move or do much of anything, but... I think the buttons would at least likely coincide with just mashing like mad like this. Oh, Rama. Yeah, maybe I'll fire a Wonderful 101 up on the Steam Deck at some point. Maybe it's been long enough now, because again, I like so much about that game, and I think at its best, it's amazing. It is just quite exhausting in a few ways, but I definitely greatly admire it. Yeah, I was at the point where I needed a break. Maybe not a 5-year break, but maybe it's been long enough. I know that's another really cool case of that runs much better on the Switch 2, doesn't it? The Switch 1 version of Wonderful 101. Oh. No. I look back on Elden Ring fondly, ultimately. Like, I guess I probably don't absolutely unequivocally adore Elden Ring. Maybe as much as its biggest fans, but I'd still say I love the game. We're talking about varying degrees of love. That's still quite good, really. You ever played Night Rain, have you, Arma? I haven't heard much about that since it came out, although I definitely heard of people ultimately really loving it, even some that were a bit skeptical about it. I'm almost wondering, is that a vocal performance, or... I don't worry, I don't think it's like AI, generative AI, because Nintendo have done that. They've done that with, like, Rhythm Heaven as well, where they've done, like, I'm trying to think of the term for it, like that kind of text-to-speech. Like, you type something into a word processor and it reads it out. I want to call it generative speech, but again, that sounds like AI rubbish. And again, I don't think it's that, thank God. Nintendo don't seem interested at all in that, thank Christ. Oh, fair on, but yeah, it really struck me as that. I have had fun sometimes with games like that, just trying to play them with a group of people. Sorry, I mean, just play them with randoms. So, oh, look how... Gosh, that looks moist. Impressively so. Oh, right. I have better and company. Absolutely not. No, Chunky is eternal. For all I know, he's in this game. I haven't looked too much at pre-release stuff. In fact, looking at the where did I put it? Yeah, looking at the box just now at the back, I was like even seeing things. I was like, wait, he's got like a big kaiju form. Like I didn't even know that, but hopefully Chunky, he is my favorite of the DK64 editions. I relate to his cowardice and not wanting to be picked on the character select. Thank you so much again, Bitter. I hope you're enjoying DK64. Jeff was joking about the thought of this being a DK64 style game in terms of 100% in it. I've got to assume it's maybe not quite that. They're probably, in the way that 3D Mario games are a good little challenge to 100%, right? It's probably the case with this as well, right? Yeah, no worries at all on the lurk bit. So we are very early on because I've just spent an ages wrecking shit, basically, if you're part of my language. Which I know Bitter will. Yeah, we're not too far in, but yeah, I hope you enjoyed DK64. Possibly an imperfect game, but obviously one I'm quite fond of. And one that I hope gets a really good decompilation port one day with, can someone mod a map system into that game? It would benefit so massively from it. Ah, zero! I don't know how much I believe that, but it's a very sweet notion. Yeah, rather we got DK64 actually, it was a Boxing Day gift specifically, which in retrospect I'm like, oh, bless you, Mum and Dad. You didn't have to do Boxing Day gifts for us as well. Not as many as the main day, of course, but yeah, that was the 1999 that came out. Yeah, I've got a funny memory of being embarrassed at having a babysitter come over. He was perfectly nice. He didn't really care, but I was playing DK64 when he walked in, and playing this Chunky specifically with like his little goofy cap on and stuff, I was like, oh, this probably looks very infantile to okay, I'm sure the babysitter saw it and thought, oh no, that's lit. Yeah, so we're very early in, but this is delightful. And what's very nice is I get the impression it's very, like, all eras of DK are celebrated in this. It's not one of those cases where a Western developer worked a lot on a Japanese franchise. It went back in-house to the Japanese side, and then nothing was used from what the Western side is. I mean, DKC was really well received in Japan. Like, I think for a while, those were like technically the only non-Japanese games that had sold more than 1 million in Japan. Which obviously still with a Japanese IP, but... no, that definitely counts for something, right? But yeah, this seems delightful. Oh no. I know, to be fair, I know it's Suno. This was the better thing for him to say. A bit like Dan Aykroyd saying, yeah, no, he has no problem with the 2016 Ghostbusters film. I know Hideaki Itsuno was very like, no, I don't decry DMC. I worked on that. How much of it went into, time, I don't know, but certainly not in terms of overt story or character references, right? Oh yeah, it's unfortunate because I think the it's a weird thing I've heard. I don't know how true this is. Like, at least for a while, apparently first-person games weren't well liked in Japan. Because of high cases of motion sickness? I mean, admittedly, I'm not really sure why that would be a regional thing specifically. It might just be more general preferences, and like I don't think like Doom was a big deal over there the way it was everywhere else, so maybe at least for a while first-person games didn't have that watershed breakthrough moment there. But also, Minecraft is wildly popular in Japan, right? So I'm assuming at least some stuff on that front. And I think Call of Duty games do pretty well over there as well. We'll see with Metroid Prime 4 how that does over there. That'll certainly do well in the US, won't it? And probably pretty well over here. I think Metroid Prime has enough cachet that even though it is a fairly niche Nintendo series by Nintendo standards, that'll still do well. I struggle to imagine a Japanese cinema going audience really misbehaving in that Minecraft way. That happened a lot. Mind you, I struggle a bit to imagine the UK audience doing that. We don't really like clap at our movies. Not that that's like really misbehaving, but we're usually a bit more reserved in UK cinemas, aren't we? But I assume a little bit of the chicken jockey madness happened. It's funny it was over just like him just saying what his name was, like I am Steve. Like that was a big going bananas moment. It's like, well, he's only saying his name. He does say it with much guts, so I guess that's it. I think I'll probably eventually live to see the Minecraft film. It's probably not happening immediately out of what media I'm prioritizing, but I am lightly curious. I mean, it does largely look like a what you see is what you get kind of film. Oh, that's fun, Zero. Yeah. I know we always end up talking about Mark Commode, our beloved, don't we, Zero? But I liked his review of it, where it was very much like, look, I'm an old man, I don't understand this. But it was good, silly fun, whatever. And that's what a lot of people got out of it, and that's okay. That was his kind of impression on it. Whenever I say, I'm Jasm, with an implied howdy, howdy, howdy. It's, And yeah, Zero, I loved Tropical Freeze a lot back in 2014, and you know, when a franchise doesn't get a game in a while, I do try to be pretty just kind of like, well, maybe they don't have a development team specifically on hand to make that. You know, that's often how these things go. There's usually like set teams dedicated for certain franchises, and maybe things change or get restructured or development troubles happen. It's okay. I've not minded waiting 11 years. It's been a good excuse to go back and play all the DK games, including Tropical Freeze again. I borrowed my Switch copy, my brother's Switch copy. Haven't owned it on Wii U. And yeah, I love Tropical Freeze is really good as well. Hiya, Garge. How are you doing? Have you been playing this, Garge? I've got to imagine you're all over this, right? Oh, that's why you're posting letters. I forgot about this, the letter ranking stuff. Where did D rank? Oh, C ranked poorly, didn't they? I think. And I think E was ranked highly. Is that right? I remember as an AENUS Twitch user, Anos. I remember they made the... I think it was C, wasn't it? They made like a really high production value song about the letter C in response to this low opinion of it. H was the best, right? I guess the vowels are too obvious to have them rank highly, I don't know. It's probably because I got reminded of the Green Mile earlier, but I keep seeing that as the Banana Mile. It's, I know Tom Hanks played Geppetto. Maybe he could be Cranky Kong. In the, Oh, can we, How do we actually eat the, Oh, I see we jump into it. Nice. That is really fun. It's exciting seeing Nintendo first party go all in on a crazy kind of central gameplay mechanic like this, because you know they'll just mine it for all it's worth in loads of wonderfully crazy ways. Same with the stuff in Cappy and Mario Odyssey, right? He is such a low tier letter outside of ranking it. Yeah, I guess you could rank the letters as like, well, S is S, A is A, and then F. Oh, F is F grade letter. I guess you could be quite one-to-one like that. Like when I saw a Star Wars rank, then it was like episode 1 is first, episode 2 is second, and it was like, oh wait, they're just ranking them in numerical order. Which I'd probably rather than having to hear another Star Wars opinion these days, to be honest. That's more fun. Jeff did that. Jeff did do my favourite ever Twitch trailer, which was a compilation of him saying, no Twitch trailer I've seen has come close to that. Certainly no other Twitch trailer is more relatable. Ah, Margaret. Is that why instead of Jasm with 2 S's, it's 2 Z's? Did I, Sounds like Wally. They sound like Wally, don't they? Oh, actually, they sound like portal turrets as well. Oh, they're going to say I don't hate you as I defeat them, but it's going to make me feel blue and horrible, isn't it? Yeah, this feels amazing to play. There's a reason I'm taking so long to do anything. It's It's such a Mario 64 thing where I just love mucking about. I've got to assume speedrunners are already trying to dissect this thing like crazy, right? I assume some crazy tech is going to come out of that. It's funny because, though, in a way, oh, that's good. Oh, there we go. That's very DKC style. That's a very modern game design thing in a good way, that, isn't it? You knock a thing and then that gives you a shortcut to where you are now versus where you were before. Oh, so is that going to be a boss fight? Because that might be a good point to take a break, mightn't it? V is... Oh, we like V, do we? Nice. I mean, speaking of Devil May Cry, they liked the letter enough to name a character V, right? Can we rank J highly? I know I'm obviously biased and it doesn't show up in many places, really. The words that begin with J are usually quite satisfying to say, right? For reasons I'm not completely able to ascertain. Oh gosh, that's a bit sinister, isn't it? I don't know if Kremlins are in this. That would make me happy. I've always loved them as a... It's a very goofy enemy force. Especially when they dressed up as pirates and DKC2. Oh wow, that was easy. I guess that was a... not a mini-boss, that was a minuscule boss, wasn't it? Oh no! We about to see a game over screen. Oh, bless you, Barbara. F and U pair together well, especially along with a non-Jeremy Corbyn British politician. Yeah, well done, Alma. Armour, do you want to hear me being fussy again on image stuff, but in a good way? I'm actually quite pleasantly surprised with the image quality on this. It often does look very sharp and clear. At the expense of aliasing, but I think the trade-off probably works with the way they've architected the visuals. God, your one message. You just got the world record. Oh no, gosh. That went really quickly to me. Oh dear. Oh, this might be where the Treehouse demo ended, actually. The one I saw. So I decided not to watch any more after that. Yeah, there we are. I think Title Drop is a good place for... Oh, really? Oh, I've noticed them here and there, but they're usually doing transitional stuff. Like doing cutscenes, at least so far. It's not really been doing major gameplay stuff. I know the DF video, I think it talked about like a boss where the frame rate's half for most of it. That'll be quite distracting. Jezza Corby! Oh my goodness, that's his canonical name now. I love him covering his eyes. Oh my god! Wrath of the Con! Oh my days. Quick, someone help me come up with a better... Oh, Tears of the Condom. There we go. That's... Oh, wait, no. Oh, crap, no. It was spelled with a K and there's a G, but we're still not going with that. BRB, everyone. I'm so sorry. Oh, we've got our raid message. Oh, I'm gonna go cry. BRB. Oh, hello again. This is a bit awkward. I'm at least glad I caught it, although I wish I caught it before I said it. I just... That's so annoying, because that would be... I guess it kind of still is an effective pun, but it just... Oh my days. It's... I might not... Whatever you however making eye contact is seen... is considered from a Twitch streamer, which I guess is just looking at the camera. That might not happen ever again, let alone this stream. Oh dear. I don't know how easily that'll be lived down. I assume never, right? I mean, it's fair, you know. I was like, okay, what words are the same as like begin with the same letter as donkey? Okay, no, they do. Oh, one of them does begin with K, and even you don't have to change kin the first syllable that much to be like con. Oh yeah, she will definitely get. Oh man, it's thank you, Jeff. You're doing the Lord's work. The more you defend it, the worse. Oh, happy goddamn DK game day, everyone. Just. Oh. So they won't use that pun themselves for a future DK game. I think they probably veto their pun titles pretty extensively, to be sure on that, right? It's I would have assumed Sony would have as well, but then they called one of their technologies PSSR, and if you try and say that as a word, oh dearie me. It's a bit I've jokingly called other people Tobias Funke lately. That was a proper Tobias Funke ism I just did. Oh dear. Of Arrested Development fame, that is. It's the tears should be outside, please. Oh dear, this is going to come up on every single Bananza stream, and honestly, fair enough, really. Just funny looking back at the split in the chat. It's very obvious when I said it. Did any of you guys? No. To be fair, you must have been like, no. The moment you hear that, probably before I realised the thing I did. It's remember we were talking about letters? That was a more innocent time. Oh, they make it the street. Jasmine says a very silly thing that turns out to be very accidentally naughty. That's quite on brand, really. Oh my gosh, Armor. Well, if they say A's. That sounds a little bit like that, doesn't it? It's, oh gosh, Marbury, And, wait, what's the Cat Mario one? Cat... That sounds vaguely familiar. Is it, Oh, is it really, it does sound vaguely familiar. Is it, like, really, really bad? Because at least in my case, you know, at least it wasn't thank Christ, it wasn't like a slur. It was just, it was tee-hee, it was a sex fin. Well, I mean, especially the other word it was paired with, tears. That and where the tears, I just, oh my gosh. The only for DK can't. Oh my god. Oh my days. Yeah, even with how, yeah, there's a lot of destructible environments, but fair play to Durex. Is that why it's called Durex? Like Durex durable? Is that what they're doing there? Happy Thursday, everyone. Jeff. Oh no. Well, the game will help. Well, we're never not thinking of this game when it comes to that now. So we'll know the quote. Oh my gosh, man. Oh dear. Quick BRB again, everyone. Gonna get a bottle refill and continue to think about what I did with my head drooping. Back in the day, everyone. That was fun chat to move back from, like, oh, who's the hot man? Who have we moved on to? And, oh gosh. Yeah, that is Ring of the Bell Guard with, let's have a look. Oh, yes! Oh, God. Why did I look this up? There's a reason I repressed it, clearly. Oh, dear. Oh, Wiz for never, give or take. These song requests. Just mixed in with that's interesting. Crash to Insanity. Yeah, it's I do remember this now. I was thinking of, I remember when Mario 3D World came out on Wii U, they had like a little puppet show with these Mario and Peach, little hand puppets. It was very sweet. I was thinking, like, is it something to do with that? But no, that was definitely later. Yeah. I think you could watch those on 3DS, I want to say, right? Maybe on Wii U as well. Yeah, so I remember Hot Shark Man doing the "you can do it" kind of pose as well, right? Of course, there's so many quotes from Marlboro lads back in the day trying to explain what he did. Yeah, come on, lads, suit up. Get a quote from Durex when needed. Durable Durex. Sidon, that's his. Yeah, I was trying to remember his name actually. Yeah. Every time I don't know if I long for the day when I'll look at the title Tears of the Kingdom and I'll just think of my shame. It might not be for a while. Oh my gosh, Barbara! Did you do a Google search for Kong, K-O-N-G, Dom, and then? See, the thing is, like, one could be like, oh, isn't it funny? I did that. The thing is, that's not really my style. This isn't like a haven of sex jokes. This channel, I don't think I could do that convincingly, and I wouldn't want to make people uncomfortable. I'd fear making people uncomfortable. So I couldn't really save it in a way like that to be like, oh look, I did that. It was just the head in hands. Well, if I put that clip on YouTube, that could be the second result for that. Gosh. That'll be our raid message if we choose violence, which perhaps we. Oh, bless you, Jeff. No, it's all good. This is Speaking of someone who can be pretty sensitive with stuff sometimes, no, don't worry, this is okay. None of it is like Jasmine stupid, worthless idiot. Like, it's clearly not that. I promise I'm not saying that to myself internally. It's okay, it's not that serious. The big silly laugh. No, thank you for that, guys. That is sweet. I'll be the first to admit it's very fun. It's I've been playing up being flustered is quite funny as well in itself, so it probably all came part and parcel. Oh, rather. You know, I maybe could have used a better example of really hurtful insults, although that might be a bit more upsetting. Oh, thank goodness Garge is attributed to that quote. I can't hear this. I haven't got my headphones on. It's Johnny Condom. You're the best of us, Johnny Condom. Oh, doesn't sound like he's crying right now. Good for him. Johnny Kingdom. Here's up to Johnny. Oh dear. Because you could totally, you know, Kingdom would be a good name for a DK, like a good subtitle for a DK game, and they could go for like Pug could have been gone for in theory, but maybe that was a considered title on this until research was done, and I was like, oh no. Oh yeah, this does have amiibo support, doesn't it? What if I tap my DK amiibo actually? Let's go grab that. He's here for you, know the word, join in too. It's just a regular Smash Brothers on Wii U and 3DS. This was quite a good one for an early one as well. Like, sometimes the stands were a bit intrusive on them. That one's pretty reasonable, right? I don't have that one, sadly. I would like to get it. Ah! Oh, would you look at that? Well, let's get the in-game music on because it is lovely. As glorious as this is with one wing on, sounds like Mario RPG here, doesn't it? Oh, I actually don't know what that... did I gain anything from that, really? I might not be doing the same one. Maybe? Oh, no. Well, actually, yes, I'm guessing we can, like, oh, wow, there we go, yeah. That's cute, they're the classic DKC style com letters, isn't it? It's, that's the spirit, Barbara. And now there's an eye there. Excellent. Oh, this has like skill points and such, yeah. Oh, I'm curious when we get Pauline as well. That's cool they kind of staggered that out a bit, so we didn't actually, Oh yes, we want that straight away, don't we? Any kind of double jump in a platformer. You love bananas, DK. Yeah, we want that, don't we? Yeah, I'm seeing frame drops here and there, Armor. It's not, I think I was fearful it was going to be worse than it is, although maybe we're not in the throes of it just yet. Oh, the music here is lovely, isn't it? Oh, it doesn't quite seem to be like a Link's Awakening or Echoes of Wisdom on Switch 1 situation though, right? Where those were especially maybe I'm not there just yet. I think it's double buffered, isn't it? So it goes between 60 and... I think... Like, it wouldn't necessarily be running at, like, 55. I guess in a way, like, it might almost remind one of, like... old, like, NES, Master System, Mega Drive era games. Slowing down when they got chaotic. Edge. Yes, next question, Barbara. I'll allow that. I like that. Yeah, that is Ed Sheeran, isn't it? Played this fiddle in an Irish band. Fell in love. English band, all that. Yeah, I like that song. I think it's funny he did a Pokemon song. I mean, that choice was a bit divisive, wasn't it? I think we made this comparison before, but it was a bit like Leona Lewis doing the Final Fantasy 13 song. Yeah, there we are. It's I haven't followed him too closely. I think there was some contention with him in some capacity. Hopefully he's not a gear. I don't know one way or the other. I don't want to say yes, Barbara. Yeah, no, it wasn't been that long after. She was an X Factor winner, wasn't she? I think that's right. I don't think it would have been too long after that. Yeah, because FF13 was 20. Was it 2009 Japan? 2010 elsewhere, I think. I might be wrong. But I don't think it would have been too long after she, So we, yeah, thinking about to hit clapping, that's DK Jungle Beat as well, actually, isn't there? Yeah, this guy. I know me liking this game is just like, well no, no poop Sherlock. To PG-13ify. Well, I say PG-13ify that phrase, but I hear the word shit a lot in the Superman film today. The point is, this game is lovely, and of course I would think that. Music here is really nice as well, isn't it? Definitely using some of the instruments you would expect with this set and character. I do like the weird monkey dialogue noises. I want after. I don't recall David Bedingfield. I remember Will Young. That was that Pop Idol or was that X Factor? I always liked his. I think I better leave right now. Yeah, that was Will Young, wasn't it? I did always. A very sort of, oh, this party's not going very well. I kind of just want to go home. Big moods, big moods. Maybe that's how some people felt after my pun earlier. I don't know. Oh. The Rock does have a name, doesn't it? I assume it doesn't stay as Odd Rock. Guys, that's a good... this is the first Donkey Kong game ever. Well, I remember... Guys, we streamed the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, didn't we? Which held up shockingly well playing them on Switch Online, didn't it? It's because of the SNES app using rollback, wasn't it? I guess before that, it was the Mario vs. Donkey Kong Switch 1 remake. But in that, we weren't playing as DK, we were throwing bins at him. This is an upgrade from that in terms of our DK relations. No, I do love that game. It's glad they got a really good remake. Yeah, this is so damn cool, isn't it, this? This is like the first kind of like action-y, adventure-y campaign kind of Switch 2 exclusive, isn't it? Ooh. No, that's not to undersell Mario Kart World. That is a very substantial game to have day one, right? It's also very like, well, what would the best-selling Switch 2 game be? Mario Kart World. Which I think that was always going to be the case. Especially it coming out day one, right? It'll be interesting how well this one does. DKC1, I believe, is still the best-selling DK game. I always love anything that's reminiscent of traditional African music. Oh, there's instruments, man. I like the way they render this out when you're kind of tunneling underground like this. They sort of do a reverse view fit there, don't they? William was American. Oh, was he American Idol? I know who Dwayne Johnson is, thankfully. I saw a trailer for a beginning of the UFC film, YA24, with him and Emily Blunt. I did see that trailer tonight. It was actually fairly unrecognizable in the role, which is quite surprising. Usually you can spot The Rock 20 gazillion miles away. Oh no, Jeff! Oh dear. Oh, that's deeply upsetting. Thinking of it with that context, my days. Oh my goodness. That was, yeah, in the first Discworld book, actually, there were, like, sentient rocks that were quite, indignant about their lot in life, right? A bit like the sentient trees in the second Discworld book. Black Adam! Oh, gosh. Did any of you see Black Adam? Kind of from a mile away, I was like, I don't know about this. This doesn't look like a great use of one's time. Apparently quite a cool character as well, to be fair. Not one that I really know. Outside of the Mr. Johnson keenly promoting it on TikTok. Oh dear. Through that. No standards around here of any capacity. It is a problem. Oh no, God. He's good as Maui. In Moana, right? He's playing the live-action Maui as well, isn't it? Which I hope that's good for the sake of my nephew, who's a huge Moana fan. I did love the first film quite a bit. The second one's probably not great, but I still quite enjoyed it. It was probably helped by the context of it being my nephew's first cinema experience. And being impressed how well behaved he was. Geo-pacifist run, no destroying any terrain. Yeah, it just looked very middling, didn't it? Zero, Black Adams, and the general reception seemed to reflect that. It is, I mean, The Rock was in a Big Monkey video game movie as well, right? He was in Rampage. Which that was so random, just out of nowhere, that midway 80s arcade game. Getting a blockbuster film. Which apparently not the worst film in the world. I know it did have Alexandra Daddario, who I fancy quite a bit. I've actually played, he'll probably, I feel like he's the kind of casting choices they did for the Mario film, I do like these punk monkeys. I feel like the kind of casting choices they make, I fairly expect The Rock to be, I don't know if he'd be Yoshi or something. We'll keep joking about Danny DeVito for Wario. Maybe it'll happen. I don't think there's a shouldn't listen in option. Oh yeah, of course there'd be fairly complex for a game of this type, isn't there? I think they have made it. Oh, thank you for having motion, amen. Yes. That's cool. It actually talks about the durability of the materials as well. That stuff is so much better with motion. I'm watching the dench. The most hench of us all, that dench. She must have done like animated voice work, right? I can't immediately think of an example. I'm sure she has though, right? He does need to live forever, Judy Dench. She is the greatest. Oh, actually, that's what we did come across that earlier, didn't we? Denshi-con! Oh, I'm jealous. You guys are making, like, puns that aren't, like, the worst thing ever upon closer inspection. What's that feel like? I don't know, based on recent experience. Did you just say? No. We're very pro safe sex around here. Don't worry. Yeah. I promise. That's a good thing. Condoms are not bad. I'm not. I don't have a hot condom take. A condom hot take. I promise. Thank goodness I don't. I wonder, subconsciously on some level, was I like... I definitely wasn't consciously, I promise. Kind of quote baiting, I guess, could be a way to phrase that. Maybe subconsciously on some level, I'd be like, you know what, let's give some fodder for that. I guess that's fairly believable, right? Ah, condoms are better. Oh my days. Guys, don't talk about condoms if you clearly don't know jack about them. I think is the like don't warm them in the air fryer. Yeah, it's just there's no benefits. The drawbacks outweigh the benefits. What was that a subconscious thing? That's oh dear. There's been a lot of oh dear on this stream, hasn't there? Really. 1 minute happened for 5 minutes. Oh. Deary me. Yeah, I'm gonna need to there we go. Deary me. Oh, you can play this game horizontal Joy-Con. I think this does have some kind of 2-player mode, right? I'm assuming it's a... There we go, yeah, we want that. I'm assuming it's, Oh, I don't like people telling DK to scram. That's deeply upsetting. Yeah, I'm assuming it's like the second player playing this Cappy, right? In Mario Odyssey, or be the second like star cursor in that is deeply satisfying. I'm happy. Oh. Yeah, I'm so curious what the Pauline context is. I want to at least get to Pauline before we raid out later. With a very unfortunate raid message in tow. Hey. Oh. Yeah, combat. I should have known combat would be quite a laugh on this. That's a very Mario Sunshine sounding confirmation sound there. Oh no, I don't mean to keep accidentally implying condoms are bad. They're good. They're good. I don't know if they're needed for every context, but certainly like as a part of a Donkey Kong pun. But they have done a lot of good. Oh, Nintendo watching this stream. Oh dear. I'm not going to be picked up as a Donkey Kong partner too immediately, am I? Oh dear. I know, you know, Kit and Krista, they did a lot of, well, they did the Nintendo Minute videos, didn't they? Like, a lot of stuff, they were at Nintendo for a while, then they've left to do their own podcast recently. God love them, a clip was resurfaced of them at, I didn't completely watch it start to finish, because it was like, oh, this is meant to be really awkward, but I think it was like them having to, I think Kit said something that was a bit like, I don't remember what it was. I remember there were like technical issues as well, where it was just like awkwardly the camera lingering on them for ages. During some kind of live event. So I guess that along with the unfortunate, like the Cat Mario tweet and stuff, there have been Nintendo follies of this type. And no one's head was removed from that, so... Oh, no! Oh, really, Armor? Oh, yeah, sorry, no, it's not salacious. I'm describing it terribly. I know there's... Because they were joking about it on their podcast, just like a very awkward... Which, you know, like live streaming stuff with people on stage, that's very easily... I mean, God, there's so much E3 content over the years of awkward stuff for that, right? Oh, damn. I think we do need to, actually, that's a little bit like a DK64 bonus challenge level, right? So, do you think we're going to have the horrible sheepdog, thinking this sheepdog to all those beavers and trying to get them into, I don't remember that quote context. It's probably because I've been watching The Penguin, but that sounds like a Prestige TV scene. Like, did that happen to Tony Soprano? Oh my gosh, well done, Barbara. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my goodness, the mileage we, and especially Barbara, continue to get out of me Gongaga. Oh, absolutely just, awe-inspiring. And very much B04 approved. I'm gonna say fairly confidently. I mean, I remember that. But, I think God knew what he was doing with that, which... fair play on the hustle. Let's say. Did we ever actually... I think the frame rate dropped to 20 there. Again, though, doing a non-interactive bit at least. Especially if the flow gets us to Pauline. Oh, how are you guys? Oh my goodness. I have to actively try and remember what age I am these days. How do you guys manage remembering the quotes? That's amazing. I encourage and approve of this. I'm just flabbergasted at the mental fortitude to do so. Like, GG and stuff. I actually don't remember the reject the frog thing. That sounds like that would be a Chrono Trigger thing. Oh, this game's very pro-whale. Pro-whales, respecting the whales. And the 90s were all about saving the whales, weren't they? Free Willy and all that. Oh, actually, can we... Nice, nice. It strikes me as something I'm gonna not be very good at the first time. Oh. Don't sell yourself short, Jasmine. First, your puns are really good, question mark. And then we can blow a fin up. Oh, Jeff. Actually, I am reasonably good at remembering. Because for no good reason, I was thinking of like, okay, after seeing 2025 Superman, like, trying to remember, like, okay, Superman 1 was 78. And I think Superman 2 was 1980 or 1981. And then 383 and Superman 487. So on the very slight off chance those come up in a pub quiz, that'll be the only thing I'm good for there. Especially doing the sports category, that might be... Will I doze off if that's okay? Oh my gosh, Barbara! Maybe I need to hear more Sheeran. I probably have heard a lot of Sheeran just without realizing that he is fairly omnipresent in that way, right? I can pretty confidently say I would rather Ed than that annoying thing. I quite a bit. Oh my gosh, guys, that was by far the worst stage of Mario Galaxy, wasn't it? I remember thinking that was like the only bad part of Mario Galaxy, that, especially the second version of that trash destroying one. That was really tough. Oh, that was pretty brutal, wasn't it? Oh yes, we do want that. I kind of. Oh, actually, those are a lot of points. Oh, the game's actually saying, "Oh, please get this." You probably do want to increase your health. We will, although... Like the stuff that lets us collect bins more easily. We need to create... Oh my gosh! Oh, what a cursed, blast, blurst combo that would be, Barbara. Oh my days. I'd rather play Crazy Frog. Oh dear. What if Crazy Frog had those somewhat contentious intermission tracks? Which I quite like, to be honest. I don't really mind those. I can understand them. Have it. I think it's only really now hitting me that, like, yeah, this is a whole whole ass new 3D Nintendo platformer, right? I don't get those that often because they take so long to make. Quite excited that is, really. Oh, I thought I fell out of bounds then, which I was like, oh, I'm surprised that Nintendo. I can't think of ever going out of bounds with Nintendo. I'm sure it could happen, especially like a 64-hour game. I should have known though. This would be quite. I see Nintendo are usually very good at play testing their stuff. To hell and back, aren't they? Ooh. Oh, hello, Michael. Yeah, welcome from. That's cool to have someone from Venezuela here. Yeah, it's that's a good way to introduce that as well. I've certainly not been there, but much love and respect from South Wales here specifically. Probably with worse weather here. Although we did have a heat wave not too long ago. How are you doing there, Maycoil? Are you playing this yourself? You interested in it? DK's sort of our personality, our persona around here, give or take, so... This was very inevitable for us to play. I'm actually not clear, like... Because that's the explosive material. The game probably wanted us to destroy that, I'm guessing, right? But we just kind of dug up and then... It's a bit like the Zelda shrines, these, aren't they? Yes, Barbara. We do. That is true. We do hate all weathers, the good and the bad ones, and the in-between ones, which is usually what we get. But yes, we do love pastry. Australians do as well, going by the game Golf Story. Which, speaking of early Switch 1 nostalgia. Okay, we don't need to rest, but what does we've definitely seen Sleep in DK before, haven't we? Oh, it's like a RPG in speaking of a Zelda mechanic with the extra yellow heart. Of the classic Donkey Kong theme. It's like an RPG stay the night and then version of that jingle, isn't there? Oh my gosh, we can finally clothe ourselves. Oh my gosh. Oh, it could be Green Con. Oh yes, we want oh damn. Need a special one for that. Three. Hiya, hiya, Hildebra. How are you doing? Are you playing this as well? Are you interested in it? Yeah, having the right daft time with this. It's oh my gosh. And that's nothing to be ashamed of. Aw, that's nice. It's wait, where's the... Oh, there we are. Hey! God, I love the animations and poses. Oh, nice, Hildebra, yeah. Oh my gosh, you rated! Oh, sorry, Hilde. Sorry, I've got the, I need to check when my chatbot audio is coming out of. I think it's coming out of my headphones, so I didn't hear that. Oh, thank you so much for the raid. Yeah, glad you... 5-hour stream, fair play. Yeah, we're taking ages to get anywhere just because I just love staying in place and smashing everything in there, so... Possibly not the only one, right? Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. We're having a grand old time with us. Of course we are. Yeah. I think I've, yeah, we've been doing fairly alright controls-wise so far. We'll definitely see, like, when we get to, I suspect when we get to, precise platforming stuff, that'll really put them to the test, won't it? Yeah, so... Well, I mean, maybe ideally do both, really. Maybe play DK Bananza at your therapist. I think that'll just benefit all involved. Especially DK. Oh my gosh, Barbara, I just noticed how you phrased that question. Yeah, Hildebrandt, unfortunately, I was trying to... Somehow we got onto making a Zelda Donkey Kong pun. So I changed the kin part of Kingdom to Con in Tis the Kingdom, and then realised what that sounded like, and so if you notice a veneer of shame hovering around me, that's why. But we are playing this amazing game, so it's all okay. Oh, interesting on the camera, yeah. I noticed it's not bound by default, but I have set pushing the right stick in. I have set that to reset camera. I don't know if that could help at those times, although I'm guessing possibly not. Camera systems have definitely gotten better in 3D platformers over the years, haven't they? But inevitably, that's one of the things that gets very janky very quickly and easily, right? Oh my gosh, I can only guess and imagine it'll just... Oh dear. I guess that just happens quite easily with this subject matter and that naming. It's worse things have happened, I suppose. I know, right, Coach? Ah! Oh my gosh, Coach. Yeah, after 5 hours, exactly what Barbara said on having a nice stretch and such. Thank you again. It's I noticed this had like 80k viewers, this game on Twitch today, so that's really good for a new single player only game, isn't it? Aww. If it wasn't for all the pun stuff, that would be our raid alert. It sounds like a fake language. I'm assuming it's gibberish. I don't know if there's like a monkey alphabet they've made up. Careful now. Oh, Zero. Down with this sort of thing. Oh, nice, Hildy. Yeah. I'll give you a follow. Thank you again. I hope you enjoy streaming. I've been streaming since 2017, roughly. And there's a reason I'm still doing it. It's bags of fun. It's a really nice way to make even just playing a single player game like this fun little social thing. And surprisingly, at least I find it surprisingly easy just to keep talking to myself and then people can listen in and talk in regards to sense. Talking to oneself. Yeah, really cool game to start streaming with, yeah. Oh, Zero. Yeah, thankfully I do love how DK plays in Smash. It would be a problem if I didn't, right? Oh, the capture card! Oh, no! Oh my gosh. Just to see a USB thumbstick one. Oh, fair. I mean, a lot of folks do stream at 30, and there are actually some arguments for streaming at 30 bitrate wise. Because admittedly, the max bitrate of Twitch, I find that might be a bit low for like 1080p 60 FPS streams. I mean, I suspect people don't mind, especially if they're watching this stream in a small window or on the phone or similar, right? Oh, sorry, Monkey. Oh yeah, of course, those. This has been quite good as well, because like there was a period on Nintendo games where they maybe stopped the game a bit too much for tutorial-y reasons. Which I do get it. It is tough with the complexities of a 3D game. How you explain all the rules of that to the player. Yeah, in this one they've been very good about it doesn't feel like they've stopped us more than necessary. Which especially is good for replaying the game. If there's a lot of slow tutorials early on, that can make replays very frustrating, right? Like, I had a bit there where I talked to an NPC and they kind of pointed me in the right direction. But I could have definitely, if I maybe spent a bit longer, figured out, oh, I could just climb up this. And the game would have let me figure that out. So it's a nice kind of compromise they do on this. Yeah, that's really good, that Hildy. Yeah, and the fact, like, it's a lot of, I like that system of just you see dialogue, if it's only, like, very small lines of dialogue for NPCs as you walk past them. That's very good for keeping the pace up rather than having to talk to every single one, right? Especially for a game like this where you do want to move quite quickly. Oh, sorry, friend. Oh, no. Truthfully, in Rebirth, I did have one or two moments of like, well, let me give me a little longer game. I might have figured that out. Mind you, that was doing the Kate Sif box stuff, box carrying stuff, which maybe there were concerns on that taking even longer than. Oh, this is a cool map system, isn't it? Oh, sorry, friend. I just completely wrecked their boat. Oh, man. Not that this is news to everyone, but I really am history's greatest monster. Yeah, Hildy, I've got to imagine, like, right away, speedrunners are all over this thing, right? There must be so much you can do in terms of crazy speedrun tech on this. Admittedly, I did notice that as well, Armor. Yeah. This will be a Switch. This will be a test for Switch 3 backwards compatibility down the line, won't it? People will load up that map and be like, look, it doesn't slow down. There we go. I assume we probably won't get a Switch 2 Pro, right? Yeah, I look forward to the inevitable GDQ run of this, Hildy, definitely. Oh, Armor, you are. On the OLED cinema screen. On Skyward Sword, yeah. Skyward Sword HD was so much better for that, wasn't it? And not stopping you anywhere near as much. Yeah, this really is delightful, isn't it? I mean, of course it is, but yeah. I know there were some pre-release concerns, like I got the sense this game didn't necessarily demo that well. People playing it at some of the Switch 2 preview events. No, admittedly, I'm a bit surprised because I just very immediately I was like, oh yeah, this is really fun just to like go about and smash stuff, and it feels good and intuitive, but yeah, maybe mileage may vary on that. It is nice to see people seem to be really loving this ultimately. Oh, that's a shame, Zero. Was that on Wii or Switch? Because I do think the Switch version's much better overall. Speaking of someone who still enjoyed the Wii version while being annoyed at some of the stuff a lot of people were. Admittedly, even with the improvements, it is a very linear game by Zelda standards. Which I didn't necessarily mind revisiting after... Because the Switch 2 version came out after... Oh, sorry, the Switch 1 version came out after Breath of the Wild, right? So it was like, okay, it's not so bad playing the linear one. Now that we have an incredibly open Zelda. Yeah, well, interestingly, I believe they're meant to be better on Switch 2 as well. Like, Switch 2 motion controls are apparently. Because I definitely did have to recenter it still a bit on... I actually really like the... I do really like the Skyward Sword motion stuff. I can understand it being divisive, and indeed it's an accessibility thing with that, where I do think it's good to have a button option as well. I love how hard that riff goes. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, we do want that. I mean, we've not been taking a huge amount of hits so far. I know, I'm surprised too. Oh really, Barbara? Oh nice. It's... I mean, I think the main aspect of this game that would be spoiled is I guess, like, when we meet certain characters, how that happens. Because, again, it's quite cool and exciting to me. Like, I know of certain characters who are here, but I don't know how, why, when we meet them. And there might be more I don't know about, I'm not sure. But I think more than anything, just, like, kind of the crazy, unique gameplay stuff, right? Some of the crazier scenarios we'll come across. Getting to be surprised by those playing them at the moment, right? But yeah, it goes without saying, if you do want to duck at any points, it's like, oh gosh, this is a little this might be a bit you want to see for yourself firsthand. It'd be very weird and troubling if I didn't understand, so I'm very, very glad to confirm I do in fact understand. Oh, well done. Oh my gosh, well done. You did very well with that. Oh my dear, guys. We haven't seen them cry yet. I don't say yet. Yes. I think he knew what he was doing, I'm afraid, Barbara. Oh dear. Yeah, we got the swim shorts on. So... The sit-in stuff is very cute, isn't it? We'll do this, then we'll do another quick BRB. I might duck the... Oh my god, Barbara. It's the new BRB DTD, Duck the Don. Shall we make this a thing? Let's like proper force it to be a thing. Oh dear. I can't fail at this bit, guards. You'll make fun of me. Oh, thank Christ. Oh no, Zero. Oh, dear. Maybe the time I got confused when it was 30 and 40 mile limit and had to do a hazard perception course. It's been long enough that if I got caught again, I would just do another one of those, but... That was an unfortunate Duck the Don. I'll assume there are fortunate ducking of the dawn. Thank goodness for all involved. And also, thank goodness you can't hurt yourself from punching bombs. Oh, Saber! Thank you so much, friends. Oh my gosh, how are you doing, Saber? No worries at all on avoiding spoilers. Yeah, we're playing this fin day one, so I know anyone who wants to play and be surprised by this fin. Completely understood. I hope you enjoyed Thief Gold. I must tune into another one of those. That's a really fun game to watch. And also a reminder, I need to play some of those immersive... Well, I don't think Thief is technically an immersive sim. It's immersive sim adjacent. Maybe it is. It's cool is what it is, regardless. And I think I would like those games. It's a shame I've not played them or properly. I'll try and get to that in System Shock and Deus Ex, like Saber's doing at the moment, which we'll have to see. Is DK Bananza an immersive sim? We'll say yes. Oh, Zero, yeah, because Skyward Sword does have you redoing stuff a little bit, doesn't it? The Ghost of Yotai Switch 2 Pro. A scope within 1 year to go from the start to the final boss battle on this for a speed run, yeah. I can totally see that, Barbara. Next platform I play where you can't just like destroy everything and well, not everyone, but I mean maybe a little bit. I will miss that from this. It is immensely liberating. I just keep getting a headache thinking of well, not a literal one, don't worry. But just imagining like the logistics of designing the game around that and testing it. Like, oh my days. Well done, Jasmine. These bits are also... Yeah, they're Zelda shrines, these, aren't they? They're also the floodless Mario Sunshine levels a bit as well, aren't they? Just these little platforming challenges in the void. I suspect generally less nightmarishly stressful than those. Though I'm sure the toughest get really tough. I mean, DKC games were usually quite a bit challenging, weren't they? Definitely not the hardest games in Rare's back catalogue. Because, good lord, can those get pretty ridiculous? I'm not sure what the differentiating factor is where DK sometimes just looks like the angriest being alive. When you get a gold banana, and other times he's happy as can be. I don't know what That's a key choice with a balloon. I don't know if that's a riff on the life balloons. Well, actually, that was a DKC Returns thing as well, wasn't it? The floating back up with a balloon after diet. Hi, Eckhart. How you doing, friends? Oh, the monkey business is booming, my friend. Even though this bit's confusing me a little. Yeah, we're having a swell time with this, Eckhart. We haven't made much progress, just because I just want to... I was going to say smash everything and everyone. Let's take out the everyone part of that. But yes, this... Oh yeah, of course, we can destroy them. I have to remind myself that's the whole point of this game, destroying... again, not everyone, but certainly everything. I hope you enjoyed Metaphor Fantasio. Well, I assume you greatly are. We have said before that's a very Eckhart styled and approved game, right? Oh, this is the jazziest Jasm game ever. Oh my gosh, yes, we also made a very unfortunate pun. And I don't know that my life will ever be free of regret after that. Yes. Happy Thursday. What's the most hard? Oh my gosh. What, Kingdom Hearts... I'm trying to do... No, I should stop trying to do subtitle puns. That went really badly last time. So I want to do... I was trying to figure like a way to make a Persona subtitle. Fire Emblem, Alan Wake. And somehow the Lord of the Rings books are involved as well. Oh, hold on. I mean, all of us have a game, like, certainly like Marva and Jeff, they have game types, right? Zero as well. We're all quite consistent in our own ways, right? I did see stuff on the upper platforms, I can't... I think God said we missed a banana in one of these earlier, which I could believe. I hope that's okay. Uh-oh, earlier. Worms Armageddon. Oh, well done, Jeff. I was just amused being reminded of that game. I was like, oh wait, hold on, that's what Finney's doing. Yes. You should be ever so honored, Armor. That's still usually considered the best Worms game. It's certainly up there. Definitely the one I played the most. Speaking of games with like destructible environments, right? What's a Worms? Oh, Zero! Which version was that? I had the Dreamcast version. So played approximately a metric ton. Oh, I know there's something up there, but I don't... Oh, that could be a usage asm problem. Oh, yeah, that probably would have been the best place to play it. They've kept that game in pretty good shape, actually. It has had updates to make it more modern Windows compatible. I think there's a pretty good version on the modern consoles as well. They definitely know it's like... Does this game have a photo mode, by the way? I couldn't immediately... That would be good for BRBing, because we are going to do that. Yeah, it's so cool to see that, Zoo. They're clearly aware that's the really popular one. It's quite hard to move past a game like that in the series, isn't it? It's a bit like Puyo Puyo 2 for that series. Oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, because Nintendo have... they do actually embrace some series industry trends, don't they? Yes. BRB, everyone. Oh, Barbara, thank you for that clip. Oh, Barbara. I assume that's what Armour meant. I was like, yeah, I don't doubt. We know what they're catching you with the best taste in just everything, really. GG, Barbara. I think is what I'm trying to say. Oh, yes, that's it. I was going to do a so poll Friday stream, DKB and Beat Saber. Only DKB. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide what to do for stream tomorrow, basically. Oh, thank you, Barbara. Yes, I actually... so, guys, funny thing. I skipped leg day. I'm so sorry. I did. The reason being, I was going to do leg day the day I was like, oh no, my back is knackered. And I've actually not touched... I've not done any weightlifting since that, which was about a week... 8 days ago, I think, yeah. It seems to be okay now. I did notice the other day there was still a bit of like, oh gosh. But knowing me, that was probably from being sat down and playing games for too long. It seems to be good now. I probably went a bit overly nuclear. Like, I probably could have done like a couple of weightlifting bits this week, but I wanted to be safe on that. But I am a little regretful I did like an upper body workout and then was meant to do a lower body one the day after. Back went bad, so like, okay, yeah, we're not working out for a bit. And then I skipped leg day. I did the thing you're not meant to do, like in any capacity. It's just... So Barbara, all I've really been doing the past week is just making sure I walk at least half an hour every day. So pretty gentle, right, as far as that goes. So just very gentle, the gentlest exercise, basically. Which again, I probably do need to go that nuclear, but I thought I'd be safe, and I have enjoyed my my walks. Oh, bless you for being considerate on that. Thank you. Yeah. We could always play it by ear, which if we do, forgive me, people who have answered only DKB. If we still end up doing some Beat Saber. See what people Monk Fridays. Yeah, I do like being consistent with the Beat Saber stuff, which is why I was very sad to cancel it last week. Especially because I had a couple of, oh, Jasmine, I was waiting to see you go live. I'm sorry, Jax. I'm sorry, Applejax. He was very sweet about it, of course he was. Yeah, thank you for the... Yeah, they usually are standardized with like a D-pad direction being photo mode, isn't there? Yeah, Zero, I think Worms World Party was on Dreamcast as well. I think that had online. I think Armageddon was meant to have online, but it was cancelled. But that aspect was cancelled, maybe. I remember Sonic Shuffle was going to have online, and then being sad when it didn't, so... who knows how active that player base would have been. But yeah, amazing set of Dreamcast games. Yeah, obviously Sonic Adventure, Jet Set Radio. Yeah, I love Choo Choo Rocket. There was a modern version of that in some capacity. There was an Apple Arcade one that looked pretty solid. And weirdly had a Egoraptor voiced a chef cat, I think it was, in it. I don't think you can play that now at all, because that was a Apple Arcade service game, subscription game, right? And, well, if you still got it downloaded, you might still be able to play it, but... Yeah, it's one of those Sega iOS exclusives, like Sonic, or Sega Apple OS exclusives. A bit like Sonic Dream Team, right? Yeah, he has done quite a bit of VA, hasn't he? I think if still suffering pain, do DK or any other game tomorrow. Oh, bless you guys, thank you. Oh, that's very... I'm glad there was scorched earth over the condom pun. There was like, no, we can't with this guy anymore. Thank you for still having me in your good graces, despite whatever the hell that was. But no, in all seriousness, thank you, everyone. That's very sweet of you to be concerned on that. Like, I feel like the back's generally okay now, but I'm also probably the sort to be like, oh, it's fine. And then someone puts me in front of a doctor and the doctor goes, no, it's not fine. That could possibly happen. Like, if we don't play Beat Saber, this would be a very good... Well, it's like one of the other games... if we did another rhythm game, what I would like to do is, like, Taiko, but... I mean, that's probably bad back, relatively bad back. Oh, I don't know. You're doing that a lot. That is engaging those muscles a lot, isn't it? Not exclusively or even primarily, but look, Armor, 30 FPS map. Whee. Yeah, so we're not on the sys mode. This still does kind of give us an idea of where we're going. I'm guessing not as much. I do like just being let loose in a game like this and figuring my way, but the maps are also clearly quite big in this, right? So probably a good shout to make that. Yeah, to give it another week on. Yeah, thank you, everyone. It's okay, that settles it. So we'll probably do. I'll try and go for that 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. tomorrow. So at least it'll be the usual. I just saw you put the clip you put in my Discord. Thank you for that. Thank you guys who posted the Discord as well. It's been lovely to have that. I didn't exactly put a lot of effort into. There's not a lot of text channels there, also. I suppose it's lovely just to some very fun banter with you guys. You've helped have it be a very fun, friendly little vibe in there, so thank you. Ooh. It's yeah, thank you again with regards to the well done on that and that. Yeah, oh Jeff, it's Jeff, look. 30 wait, no, that's 60. Come on, be 30. There we go, that's 30. It's a 30 frames per second map, Jeff. That was the time a Jasm pun went down well without, like, caveats. Or Jasm immediately get very humorously embarrassed. The time we did the Crash Insane trilogy, the PC version, I was like, it's 60 frames per second. Does one get it? Ah, Rama! Oh my gosh. I mean, actually, that was Horizon Zero Dawn on PS4. That was 60 FPS maps, wasn't it? And 30 FPS gameplay. This is sort of a weird inversion almost, yeah. Yeah. Ah, Jeff. That's a lot of fur, my friend. It is fun as graphics tech has advanced, they've been able to really go all in on fur rendering with DK, right? Is that DK Island Swim? It sounds like it might be. I can't really make it out with all the destruction sounds. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, very Swin version of it. Heckin' right, Marlboro. I was like, I agree with the message, but what's the sex worker aspect? Oh, smashing for gold. Yes. They smash, then they get the gold, and yes, we are. Damn right we are. Pro sex workers, they deserve rights and all the good stuff. Like in general, we don't job shame around here. besides which, I've got way more respect for, like, say, custodial staff than many all the bad people in more powerful positions, right? Heck, I easily I easily get queasy around like rubbish or such, so I've got so much respect for people able to do that kind of work. Obviously not really a relation between that and sex workers, but just, I guess just talking in general about jobs people get unfairly sniffy over. I mean, there has been pushback at least a little bit, right? Especially in lockdown conditions of like, oh, actually, if not actually paying them better or letting them unionize, at least a bit more recognition that no, service staff are cool as hell and valuable. The only job, but yeah, it's yeah, it's a rare CEO I'd respect as much as custodial staff. I hopefully Nintendo fanboyism doesn't blind me too much. I'm at least glad they don't like madly, wildly overpay their CEOs. Like, I think they still get a fair bit a year, but it's not to the same ludicrous degree of like Activision or Microsoft CEO, right? And even if it might be partly down to Japanese labor laws, the fact that it's just not an outrageous number of layoffs, yeah. I agree with the sex. Wait, what was that? I agree with the... Oh, the sex worker aspect. We might remember that context, I don't know, but yeah, it's... Yeah, I forget what it was. I got very it was this was a bit of an upsetting thing actually. I probably shouldn't say too much on it, but just like a very tragic incident that did involve people being very awful about someone having an OnlyFans. It goes without saying that person has the absolute right to do what they want on that front. Should not be judged on that. I know I'm very much preaching to the choir here, but... oh, actually, we can... The choir being DK as well, yeah, he agrees. I want the job of... Oh, gosh! The problem is, well, how could one live with themselves being in that position, but these people clearly manage. But, they just... Any kind of pesky... feelings of empathy that try and appear, they just wash them all away. Not needed. It's you don't need me to tell you that rich people are bad, but they really are. I don't think I actually saw that interview. It sounds vaguely familiar, but yeah, that is laughable. I mean, they can say that because they weren't faced with meaningful repercussion. Why would they, right? What? It's yeah, like if you go back, a lot of these people would still be transparently awful, but they would try to hide it a bit more. I think over time they realize, like, oh, we can just kind of get away with half-assed PR, if even that. But on a much lighter note, hi, Lightwin, how are you doing, friend? Thank you for coming in, friend. Lightwin, this game, thank you for Lightwin was being very nice and thinking of me, seeing positive reviews for this and linking me to them. Yeah, I don't think I could have been an unbiased source on this game's quality. There's that crappy Wii Donkey Kong racing game, which I've surprisingly never played, but I presumably still find a way to rate that highly. But yeah, this is absolutely delightful, Lightwin. We're having such fun with it. It is indeed a Bananza. Well done to whoever came up with that Bananza pun. That's I feel like that's a new one. I've never heard that elsewhere. It is fire. All sorts of puns have been fired today. Are you going to be playing this yourself, Lightman? I think I did see you on Virtua Fire again the other day, which I like seeing my gamer friends in their element. And Lightwind playing Virtua Fighter is up there with Lightwind playing Shining Force 3. That is very in their element. And we love to see it. Oh, cool, nice. Hope you're enjoying that. Who are you playing as? Obviously, no worries if you're playing online and such, and can't immediately respond. Been a little while since I played VF. I would like to pick it up again. I was having a lot of fun with that. It was nice to kind of. I always really dug and liked VF, but never played a huge amount. I think in part because I'm not really having a multiplayer pool to play it with. It was great having that now with Virtua Fighter 5 Revo. Oh, sorry. That makes more sense actually. All the VF stuff we said still stands, of course, but nice. Yeah, we're still very early on in this. It's we are luxuriating them. I love when his tongue is just out like a happy dozy dog. Oh, really? Oh, that's cute. Yeah. I always love, like, coming to understand Japanese puns and how they get translated. Certainly a lot of, like, comedic anime, has to figure out how to work that, right? I remember Azumanga, Dio, having fun trying to do that. It's great when you get like, say like in Phoenix Wright games, they do localize pun names really well. And sometimes in quite torturous ways, quite enjoyably, ridiculously so. Yeah, I want to see if we can get to Pauline today. I don't know if she's maybe quite a bit further in. Maybe. Oh, actually, we need to hit upwards when they're... Oh, wow. Right as I did that, I was like, wait, that's a drill. We don't want to be ground pounded into an upwards drill, do we? Gosh, this has been taking me a while. We saw the 3 of those ages ago, didn't we? Yeah, doesn't she say like "Merry Christmas, you are dog"? Gets in quite a bit of trouble visiting the US, doesn't she? But oh man. I think we who was it we were telling about XL Saga? I kind of made a note about it through a podcast after the fact, but yeah, like some of the crazy creative decisions made with that. The poor manga author being kind of the butt of the joke quite a bit. Oh, wow. Oh, this is quite a... Oh my goodness. I know, right? Now I watch over the hours to keep him grooving as an aspiring DJ. Actually, yeah, the hands are positioned in a very DJ scratching. Oh, wow. Oh, speaking of, back in my Primate Prime, that had to have been something they localized. Something similarly, alliterative or similar in Japanese. Oh, no! Oh, because the raid message was Chunky's alive, right? We desperately want him to be alive. He's a good sort, Chunky Con. He's a hell of a guy, even. Or a heck of a guy, as changed in the GameCube Smash Melee version. Might be able to perform my Bananza. Ugh. This might be going a bit into rare 3D platformer territory as well, right? This is getting the Bottles the Mole to teach us an ability or similar, isn't it? Oh, no! Oh, I relate to your stage fright, Little Rock. And the only reason I can stream is because it's abstract enough. If I realize the reality of, like, streaming to, like, 10-ish people... We'd be ever so much more bashful about it. Oh, wow, wow. That double Brandon. Oh my goodness, Barbara, yeah. There's a lot of preaching to a very like-minded choir today, but yes. Shockingly, we're not very fond of generative AI around here. Is that surprising? Yeah. That's, It was a nice, was it from Doug Bowser, or, I think Arakawa might be the surname of the current Japanese CEO. Forgive me if I'm wrong, I know there was a quote from one of them that was like, well, we've kind of investigated AI, we don't really think that'll work for us. Which was a very, oh, thank Christ, type moment. I know you do have to be fair, like, interviews with Japanese, we were talking about that with Miyamoto earlier. Especially if gone by a loose translation. Sometimes, kind of more of a quote that's not quite what they said, or like there's nuance missing in what they said. It is worth being careful on that with some interview excerpts, right? Sometimes it comes out a bit later. Oh no, the thing they actually said isn't egregious. It's actually this. Oh yeah, I hope you enjoy the Apollo trilogy, Zero. Yeah, I'm so glad they made those available. Yeah, that's 4, 5, and 6, isn't it? I still need to get the Investigations collection so I can. Oh, I think I could have just done this the entire time. I'm just seeing good. Full stop, good, full stop. I can't not read that in an Emperor Palpatine intonation. At least internally. Yeah, I'm so excited for you to, yeah. That's the kind of game you want to do a spoiler discussion with someone about when you beat it. I think B and I were itching to kind of do that. Because, yeah, B finished it quite recently. Oh, yes, I remember like a 2-second clip of this. From the... There she is! I was just thinking, well, maybe we won't see Pauline today. I don't know. There she is. Oh, she does speak. Wait, she was the Rock? Not the Johnson Rock. Odd Rock. Oh, by the way, that was not to dox him, but there we go. There's Cheesecake Brother playing Bananza. Well, quite a few are those. Oh yeah, Cricket is. Heads, Mongoose, yeah. That's a lot of DK. Yeah, Cheesecake Brother playing this as well. Oh, is it? Oh, I love that read of it. That's adorable. DK. Oh. Edgar on DK. Even if I don't know if this is a bit awkward because the events in the arcade DK game. Oh my goodness. Oh my days. I don't completely know what's going on or why, but it is... Oh my... I had no idea. Did they show this in the most recent direct? Oh, that is delightful. Oh my days. Oh, I love when Nintendo gets really bloody weird. That's definitely what this is, isn't it? Oh my gosh, there's all... Wait, well, to find those cheeks, aren't they? Oh, was Pauline audible? Well, that's her singing now, isn't it? You can hear her now, right? That's, Oh, cool, yeah. Oh, really, Marbra? Yeah. No, I didn't watch the most recent direct because I was like, you know, I can, I'm happy just to see some of this when the game comes out. Well, it's not thinking it's cool they did that direct, like, you know, nothing bad on that. I did just start seeing, like, oh, look, is that a baby Pauline? What's going on there? I didn't really know the complete context for it, so... I didn't know it was possibly a Pauline origin story. I did see people saying, oh, is this like Sony... Nintendo's version of the Sony Sad Dad game? Maybe not really a Sad Dad, but it is like a... I guess it's roughly Joel and Ellie in a roundabout way. That's Oh, I see, Jeff. Yeah, I don't know if she had outright... I don't know if they outright did like a vocal song with obvious lyrics. By the way, does the game's audio sync seem... Does that seem alright at the moment? Like, when I punch... I'm definitely going to try and look at you Jamatal as I did when you were age. Yeah, not unexpectedly. This is delightful, isn't it? Oh. Oh. Nice, Jeff. Yeah, I might. I think the only thing with the way we've got it set up is I might be reacting a bit late. Oh, really? Because she's speaking... Oh, gosh, really?
Hello.
Oh, man.
Hello.
Oh, dear. I'm wondering if, I might need to look at how I'm capturing the audio, because... Let me try something, actually. I assumed it was doing this correctly. Well, actually, no, because I would think... Let me try and change it to stereo for a bit. You can hear that now, right? Yeah. Yeah, so if I assumed I had this sort... Oh, God. I need to do more, Yeah, I'll try and do that sometime tomorrow before, Because part of the reason I got this capture card was so it would just be surround on my end and then stereo on your end, no problem. Well, the thing is, though, I bought this one specifically because it is meant to be able to do, it is specifically meant to be able to do, like, surround 2 stereo, like, because a lot of them can't, including the Elgato ones. And I thought I had that set, yeah. Yeah, sorry about that, because there's probably been sounds you haven't been hearing that you should have been able to. I mean, in that case, I guess it's not playing the sounds out of the main... Because there's a center channel with surround, right? There's like left, right, center, then there's 2 surrounds. And the voice stuff would be coming out of the center one, so I'm guessing it's not playing that. Yeah, because I think we moved it back to stereo there, didn't we? Yeah, I wonder who's voicing her, yeah.
Wait! What? But I want to go back to the surface!
Ah, Jeffrey!
If we go deeper
I don't know how well I could do 13-year-olds aspiring to be a sinner girl, but we can certainly try. So, I'm curious what the context is there, because she doesn't... She knew DK's name, but she also didn't seem to recognize him? Is that right? They're like, how does she... I think I'm asking the questions a lot of people ask, right? Oh, Zero, bless you. Oh, there'll be a lot of that, Zero, yeah.
My greatest wish will come true? And yours too, DK?
Oh.
Guess we have to go then, don't we?
You don't always hear voice acting like this in Nintendo first-party stuff, right? It's a bit selective, though. Yeah, thank you, guys. We have had a few audio oddities today.
Thank you, Elder.
Aw.
No, DK, I'm scared. But, okay, let's go.
Oh, armor. The game's 30 FPS at the moment. That's another possible raid message. Pauline is now your friend. I want heaps of bananas. Same. Oh, so it won't be DK Sin anymore. It'll be that was a way it's gonna have that ability early on there. Oh, Barbara. Oh gosh, I'm your elder several times over going by that metric. Yeah, I've seen brief glimpses of this character. That's a really cool design, isn't it? And they do the Dixie-Con thing of giving, like, human hair to a, Oh. They are cool, aren't they? I didn't catch what their voice was. Yes, that was quite a, I wonder what the decision-making was then. Was, at some point did they, well, the game might be going a bit loud now, mightn't it? I don't know if, let's have a quick look at... No, I can't change the, yeah, I'll have to have a further look at, stuff, basically. Oh, you're very welcome, Yonen. You're one of the good whippersnappers, Jeff. He keeps my Zimmer frame on standby, God love him. It's, oh no, DK still sins, they both sin. That is really cute, isn't it? It's, I do like seeing them team up. It'd be sad if it was forever a bad blood situation between the two, based on the arcade games events. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's so sweet, isn't it, Barbara? Look at them together. This game, expectedly, this game is immensely cute. But yeah, thank you so much again, Jeff. It's been wonderful to have you by today. Thank you again for the tech feedback just now. It's, and yeah, if you or anyone else here are streaming this weekend, do feel free to say so in chat. You've got promo permission. Which you guys wouldn't have by default anyway, but... I know Claire Obscure did come up earlier than the... Oh, thank you, Barbara. Oh. Good luck in turn, friends. Oh, these are... I didn't really spot these before, but these are cute, aren't they? Oh. Simple good on that. We need a, yeah, I'm assuming the terrain you've destroyed, it does look like it regenerates, Hey. Gosh, this form is amazing. The banana, dreadlocks, I guess? Ever so cool, aren't they? Oh my gosh. But there's a lot of good stop impact hits going on, yeah. Yeah, we might call it quite soon. Thank you again so much, everyone. This has been a wonderful way to not play the most Jasm game ever made, basically. It was going to be a math stream. Oh, you know what? It could be a Donkey Kong Jr. math stream, Jeff. That's a game that exists. Donkey Kong Jr. math. And it's actually quite expensive on the aftermarket, presumably because nobody bought it. But I actually played a fair bit in GameCube Animal Crossing. Yeah, that's a good point, actually, Barbara. Yeah. Weirdly, there was an unreleased Popeye Teaches English. Because Nintendo did do an arcade Popeye game that then got an NES Famicom port. And I guess as part of like this light educational push they had. I mean, there was going to be like a DK music game as well, I'm pretty sure. And there's like a screenshot or two, but it's still not really clear exactly what that would have been. Popeye as an English teacher of all things is quite amusing. Yeah. The Popeye arcade game is quite cool because it's... I mean, Arcade DK, famously, that started as like a Popeye thing. They didn't have the license, then they made DK. And then they did get the Popeye license, and they made a Popeye game that's not a million miles away from Arcade Donkey Kong in its design. I love these two together. It's so sweet, isn't it? It's Oh, nice. I wanted that because, yeah, that's a Mario Sunshine, Mario Odyssey move. I probably don't absolutely essentially immediately need this, but I want it most immediately. Yeah.
Love bananas, DK.
Correct. Yeah, I just love the immediacy of that. They definitely caught on at some point with it's like with Link's circular sword slash, isn't there? Or spin attack even. Ah, Melvo! Melvo knows the sacred scripture. Incredible. Oh, she has got a good voice. Not unexpectedly. Yeah, Pauline is cool. Like, obviously DK is my main in Mario Kart, but he is one of my other go-tos. I have liked seeing her become a Mario Kart regular since, Oh, yes. How are you doing, Melbo? Have you had a chance to play this? We have seen Pauline get out of the Rock. I still don't completely know how she did. Immediately, I didn't actually know she was the Rock. I didn't actually know she was the Rock. Again, not Johnson Rock. So I didn't see the most recent direct. That was quite a cool surprise, man. I mean, I probably could have figured, because it's clearly the position the odd Rock takes early on, right? It did have me wonder, maybe the original intention was for it to be the Rock the entire game. That's a pretty standard Nintendo helper kind of character. Oh, damn. Yeah, this game is so damn fun, Melvo. Not unexpectedly, we are having a blast on this. And I wanted to meet Pauline today, so I'm glad we have done that. Trying to get context on that. Oh, well, we still don't have complete context. I still don't completely understand. Like, is the implication this takes place before the arcade game? I mean, Mario continuity and Mario adjacent continuity is not especially existent, right? How do you lock the transformation? Yeah, it's not too far. I mean, you get it as part of the main story, basically. It's not too far in. I wasn't on that part, Mark. I think, because I know you manned Switch 2 demo station, right, Melvo? At the preview event. Is it because you manned it for this game? I think that's what's going on, yeah. Well done. It's, Oh, actually, I don't think they'd revealed Pauline in this by that point, right? I do like that song. I hadn't heard that before either. Oh my days. Oh, it says... Hold on, there's 3 banana icons there. Mind you, some of these I'm quite happy to come back to if need be, although it's always worth checking on the top at least if we can get up there, right? Oh, cool, Melvo, yeah. Yeah, this game does rule. I mean, of course I think it does, but yeah. It really does. I love this little pop-punk song of hers as well. I could find that would be on a teenage girl's iPod. Heck, it'd be on my iPod. Ah! You're right, Pauline. Oh. Be careful, girl. Well, ish. I probably shouldn't promise that. Given the joy of this game is playing it so recklessly. Yeah, look, I didn't know about this Bananza form until I looked on the back of the game box earlier today. Well, I did get a good look at it, so seeing this crazy design with the banana dreadlocks, it's... Oh my goodness. We love it ever so much. Oh no, Barbara, I hope not. I'm always fearful of ending up to be history's greatest monster, and that would be very much an example of that if I did that. Yeah, I do love games that just fully embrace mad chaotic energy, right? And this is very much an example of that. Oh man. They have done this all in the way that they don't have to localize it, right? It's it works though. Oh, Jerry! Oh no! Oh dear. It's I know this designed not to throw penguins off the cliff, right? I will say the version of the penguin in the recent Batman film, and especially after seeing the Batman TV show, we could probably throw him off a cliff. That's probably a fair shout with him. But yeah, it's not a Mario 64 penguin. I love those, gosh, how do you describe them? The giraffe-necked fish? No, Malvo, yeah. It's, yeah, don't worry. Zero happily, sharing happy vibes. Yeah, we'll get over there. We will call this quite soon. Oh, it's probably a boss coming up, isn't there? No, Jeff. I guess an unfortunate necessity, right? That Jazz-Iraq population, notoriously low. Yeah, we've got a boss coming up, haven't we? We'll definitely do that and then call it. Cross them with fish to save them. Oh my gosh. Oh, well done, Zero, on the upcoming promotion. Definitely well done. I can say very confidently. Oh, they were after Pauline.
No way! You're the worst!
Oh. TK. Oh, speaking of bad CEOs, Barbara. What might imply there are no good CEOs. Oh, Miss, you're too cool to be under his thumb. Oh. Those designs are amazing.
But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Oh, Zero, I just read that. Zero, I just read that on the destruction rooms. That is an amazing idea, yeah. Much respect to the people who have to clean those up, bro. But yeah, that would be amazing. I can understand, it'd be very tough to justify spending money on that, but I suspect fairly immediately it'd be amazing, right? This game is safer, possibly, yeah. Oh. Yeah, she is prime monkey soda material, isn't she? Oh, Melvo, forgive me if the mouth isn't in sync. It might be... Well, it might be the game as is, but we are having trouble with capture card audio today. In a few ways. Oh my goodness, that is a Splatoon boss, isn't it? I think even if it didn't have, like, octopus kind of little... Ow. God, it's such a Splatoon boss, isn't it? I keep thinking those little golden, that seems like a fair shout for a weak point, right? Oh, bless you, Barbara. Thank you so much, friend. It's been wonderful to have you here. It's, especially during all the pun craziness earlier. Oh, thank you so much, Barbara. I hope everything goes well for you this next week. Please practice as much self-care as possible. The appropriate amount of self-care you deserve, which is all the self-care. Yeah, you take care, Barbara. Thank you so much, friend. That's the spirit, Melvo. Yeah, we need to do this sooner, really, didn't we? I have a bad habit of forgetting, like, really powerful modes in games like this. A bit out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. It is fun having a commentary, Yeah, they're definitely showing off with how many characters they can render at once, aren't they? I think it's holding up quite well here, actually, yeah. Oh, I just realised what our health is, actually. Damn. That's fair. I did see there was like... Oh, wow, that's a lot of... It's quite a big penalty. I did see there was like a Donkey Kong art mode that involves mouse controls. I saw that on the back of the box. So I'm guessing there's not...
And annoying.
No, so it is only gyro for those bits. That's cool though if I look forward to trying the game where you can aim with mouse though. I know Cyberpunk and Fortnite are two of them, right? I'm definitely gonna try that on Metroid Prime 4 Oh, fair play. If you're not faffing about, you can actually, like I was the first time. You can, I'm using rocks. I'm using rock controls. Yeah, No, that's definitely not using the mouse. I mean, it is moving, but like, I think that's just the gyro. Yeah, definitely not moving up or down. It would be a good fit for that. I suppose you wouldn't. It's not like it's a game you're aiming all the time in, which is probably what the mouse controls suit better. Yeah, I mean, I've only tried the mouse here, basically. I've done it there. Like, oh, that's cool. But yeah, I don't have Welcome Tour, so I've not really tried it in actually, I played Welcome Tour on someone else's Switch too. So I have...
Not moving. Let's try to break it.
The UFO mode was really fun in that. Oh, Jeffy! Oh, that timing was perfect on that. No! Oh! She's doing it as well. That's so good. Oh. This is so sweet, isn't it? Oh my gosh. What would go... Oh yeah, that would go well with the outfit synergy is very important for us. As the Mario Odyssey team continue their fondness for going all in on outfits, isn't there? Hiya, Pretty! Yeah, it surprisingly doesn't happen that often necessarily. Pretty, this game is delightful. Oh, right, I thought that was... Oh, so I guess DK only has like the one outfit at once. Oh, so that's actually... Oh, there we go. So that's actually Pauline's. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? Yeah, this game is absolutely delightful, Pretty. Of course I think it is, but just every facet of it. It's so sweet. We got our little teenage Pauline over here. Who is going to grow up to be the best sinner ever. Oh, cool. How are you doing, Pretty? Have you had a good day today? We're, oh. I didn't realize he was here the entire time. Or his name is Grumpy. If your birth name is Grumpy, of course you're going to grow up to be a so-and-so. Like, what other choice do you have? That's quite funny, he's just there, like, stewing in his, Oh, dear. Let's become besties in good time, friends. I love that we do have that move. So yeah, we'll see what the What? I did notice this had like you could shake to do the attacks, right? Yeah. We'll see what this entails and then we'll call it. Oh gosh.
This tunnel is incredible!
This is going into the depths in Tears of the Kingdom, isn't it? I don't feel like we're doing that correctly, but hey. Oh my days. Yeah, I guess I mean, if you do that, you'll do the attacks basically, won't you? Yeah, good night, Jeffy. Thank you so much again, friends. Been awesome having you here, Jeffy, but then it always is. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's a lot of easy bananas right there, so we'll get that and call it. Nintendo games are very good at making you smile like an idiot, aren't they? Certainly they're good with making me smile like an idiot. But he hasn't turned out like that. There he goes. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. This has been an awesome way to... Not a game we were always going to have to play, like, straight away, right? It's, There we go. That'll do. Yeah, I like the park with the... Oh, Melvo. I'm so glad there's motion aiming the boulders. It's like the archery in the 3D Zelda games. That's always much better, I think, with the motion. Yes, Zero. I agree so emphatically, my friend. It's But yeah, thank you so much, everyone. We're going to be on for... so we're not doing Beat Saber tomorrow. Folks were very sweet when I asked earlier. We put that to a poll, and people were like, Jazza, be careful of your back, mate. Maybe at least say Beat Saber another week or another few weeks, maybe. We'll see on that. I feel like maybe next Friday we'd probably be okay. And there's a chance we might be tomorrow still, but yeah, we'd probably best not chance it. Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Punch up, punch emotion, throw emotion, clap with you. Yeah, so 3 PM to 7 PM tomorrow UK time. I'm going to aim to try and play this. Yeah, so and then we might end up doing Saturday and Sunday streams, maybe around that same time. I don't completely know yet. The problem is, I feel like I want to play. I'm going to stream pretty much my entire playthrough of this, but I also want to play it every day. So it's like, well, I guess we'll stream every day. For goodness' sake, please don't feel you have to tune into all of those. But yeah, a lot of con fun ahead of us, which is very, very sickeningly on brand for us. I feel like. There we go. That's our raid message for those. You missed that earlier, Melvo, but I was trying to do a Zelda DK pun. Came up with that, and then immediately realised my horrible mistake. And it is now clipped for posterity. Chat were very fun. Like, a lot of fun was had without it getting too mean, which I did appreciate. It's in the... Yeah, yes. Unfortunately, it's thank you so much, everyone. Oh dear.